All right, we are back, and we have Tailspire tonight. Let me hit the stream button.
Oh man, what did I miss?
All right. Last time
we got Tailspire and everything.
Last time the party. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Oh well, it's fine. We'll just go into the introduction. Last time, after the initial rounds at the carnival, you all briefly met with Zurin, who gave a rundown of what he was doing in the carnival right now, acting as, I guess, the leader and head to plan out the logistics of Sigvald this year, offering you to participate, but also making sure that you had all the information you needed for your main quest. After briefly asking him some of the questions you had, and this is probably the DM's opinion on this, forgetting some of the other questions that you had for him, you all eventually took the request to heart and began making your way outside the city. It's like after doing a brief bit of personal shopping around the town. Well, around the market. Not the market street, the fair street. Upon arriving at the gate of the city, you were briefed on the situation and showed your letter to the guard, who, although surprised, was willing to let you out with a couple warnings what to expect out there and how to handle yourselves. Mainly, they look dangerous, but they're harmless unless you agitate them. You all
we found out that guy was alive, right?
No, I don't.
I thought I did an insight.
The
guard is alive.
We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
Upon leaving the giant's, I guess, marble gates of Odysseus and making your way out into what appears to be a small shanty town filled with undead, you all began to navigate your way through and notice some odd discrepancies. Although this town did seem to have capable undead, they didn't seem to be able to communicate with you as they spoke in their own tongue amongst each other, although more in the sounds of groans and moans. You did have an interesting encounter with a child, however, that you weren't particularly warned about not to engage with. And taking that warning to heart is all of you kind of bypassed and him taught something about it at the tail end before leaving, before getting out of line of sight of the child. After making your way outside of this small shanty town, you eventually hit the larger wastes outside of Odysseus, a land crawling with undead of various different sizes and different strengths, even seeing some massive skeletons and a couple undead dragons out here. Although, just as you were told, they did seem to ignore you. Eventually, you made your way out to the location and found lack of a better term, a dead spot in a dead spot. As around the structure, no undead seemed to hoard. And upon entering, well, we're gonna summarize this a little bit more brief because I realize I'm not doing a whole recap from all last session. You did happen to find some actual dead things here. It was old soldiers and knights from an order that some of you remember, and some immediately got aggravated upon attacking. And eerily enough, although you were warned that dying within the curse of Odysseus would bring you back, this seems to be an exception to the rule, as the dead here do appear to stay dead. There was a couple discoveries you made here, and I will let you all brief any details, but after finally making your way through this structure and downstairs, you found exactly what you were looking for. A series of notes strewn across the table that seemed to depict the the very item that you were looking for, information on the orb that led to Odysseus's curse, or at least notes on a new attempted creation. And as either fate would have it, or just sheer dumb luck, right across from you, down a thin hallway, you see this arcane vessel. Every once in a while, emitting these coronas of purple energy off of it, but very blatantly a powerful artifact and relic, especially the one that's mentioned in this book, along with the issue warning and a second warning of several bodies of dead knights scattered nearby. At this stage, they believe we're going to do the shortened version of this as Shadowmere, although trailing behind a bit. Yeah, I would normally do a bit with you in this, but we actually got to get progressing with this because there's going to potentially be a lot this session. After trailing along with this and eventually catching up with the rest of the party after another unexpected bathroom break, a significantly less painful bathroom break, but still a painful bathroom break, you do manage to catch up with the rest of the party as Zell he'd be more fixated on the orb than anything else. For the sake of brevity, he is as you pass, you kind of tag him. You will tag him out until he comes back. Oh wait, no, is he here? No. You will tag him out as he heads up the stairs towards the top, giving you just hanging just far enough that if he shows up, you'll be able to join whatever happens. I did make the stairs extra long for this specific purpose. All right, there we go.
Because he's a monk.
No, there's nothing. You know what? Never mind.
That would be fun.
To account for how fast.
But at this point, between the warning you received in the book and at this point, from the information you received in the book, this is what you were looking for. This does provide exactly what Zurin had told you to come out here to find. But also, not too far away, is the manifestation of what is depicted in this book. If not, exactly what, maybe not a perfect copy, but exactly what they were looking for underground, held in a small, compact model. At this point, I know that there is some brief discussion over, I guess, making a small base right now, but what would you like to do?
Is that to Shadowmere specifically?
This is to anyone.
Yeah. Well, there it is. Now what?
Yeah. Well, I think Stern wanted the book, right? Sorry, Karina, go ahead.
Yeah, we got the information, right? The book.
Yeah, I think that's what Zern wanted.
Well, I don't see why we should leave.
True. This is kind of hollowed ground. Or unhollowed, whatever you'd call that. Desecrated?
Have we learned about the details of the sphere yet?
I guess we can refer to the notes exactly from the book, but this appears to be the sphere before you in, I guess, the other chamber, appears to be an attempted recreation of the orb that cursed Odysseus. Although they made some critical changes to the core structure and how it worked. However, and for the record, I think this is 23 Arcana. unfortunately, the author of this notebook did not go into details exactly how to get it to work. It's like other than the note that it was at its final stages of development.
This is a new one. You're handy with things with death and the like. I think maybe you could get it to work.
Yeah, Shadow Magic isn't my field.
I should probably be clear. Like, it looks like it is active. It's like with the just the periodic magical aura and I guess the purple coronas, as I said, emanating off of it. Like, it's on. It's just not doing anything right now.
Can Pem, like, he doesn't want to touch it, but he does want to hover his hand like an inch over it. So his hand is like in the purple, or is that,
Right.
you were saying a purple corona, is that like almost like a light or a gas around the orb?
It's more of light.
Okay.
Like, if any of you have seen like magical emanations, I think the main color for these emanations are blue. This one's just a purple version of that.
Okay. Can he like hover his hand over it?
I will say, if you wish to do that, you are going to have to step into the room with it, and it's
sorry.
I'm not going to say it's obviously a trap, but it's pretty obvious.
It
I
looks
mind
pretty
it.
trapped in there.
Shitload of undead in there, and I'm blocking the doorway with my sphere.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
that's
So let's
okay.
get this drop. So, I want to make sure this means so like this.
I'm not in the fucking stream. Let me go check it. Wait, what the fuck?
I forgot about the
You
kind of
can
undead.
just describe it, and I can put it approximately where it is. Do you want where do you want the center? Let me start.
I'm sitting in the middle of the doorway, like in the threshold, and then I cast the bubble.
Okay. And it's how many feet?
That's a good question.
I don't think it's more than 30 feet away, but
I was just blocking the doorway if something charged at us. Let me go check.
I guess it's gonna matter because it depends on how much in the room you'll get it. And for the sake of brevity, I'm assuming you all are going to be like within the range, so you can pass between the wall. I'm not going to criticize. I'm not going to be that would be any criticism.
It's a 10-foot sphere.
Oh, okay, that's much smaller than I thought it was.
Is that 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter?
Radius.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
We got it. Pick a color.
Black.
Nice.
That's what's this it?
Make it gold, then.
Okay. I don't know if I can do gold, but I will give it a color. So yellow it is. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty gold. Yeah, that hints at something.
All right.
Golden shower?
No, oh, fuck sakes.
All right. So it is down. I know there's discussion on your undead. There are 6 in the pile. There is 1 with you. Hold on, let me grab the skeleton real quick.
I will say he only tried to raise 4 total.
Total.
Yeah. Or well, yeah. Yeah, because one of them, the like character, I think the animate dead spell only lets him raise 4 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got those. All right. I think we're good on logistics. All right. So with that, you want to step into the room. You will it is a fairly deep in the room. I think I said it was like 30 feet from that entrance, and I was actually right. So you'll have to fully be stepping into the room to examine.
Well, I'm actually thinking Pem's going to send one of the zomboids in there.
Okay.
Probably the one that Wags stabbed repeatedly.
No.
Their armor's probably messed up.
A little bit, but they are still wearing plate, so.
Yeah.
I have notes.
And say again, Dean? Sorry.
Nope, never mind. All right,
I was just
so
wondering.
you are having the. I'm just going to move the guy within 10 feet. Let me know if you want him to get closer. Obviously, he can't do anything like within 10 feet, but just to get started.
Yeah, he what Pem is going to tell him to do is to get close and like hover his hand over the orb without touching it.
All right. Do you all wish to wait for this to happen, or do you want to do something before that?
Karina might go check on her homunculi outside. Is it okay to evacuate this place?
You would run, like, it did take like a solid 10 minutes to walk down here, so you would be evacuating if you start to do that now, just a heads up.
Okay, fine. I'll just stay by and watch. Maybe
Okay.
I'll just like check in with my homunculi real quick. It's like, how's he doing? How's the therapy session going?
I do want to ask though, DM, did you say that the corona of light expanded out from the orb a certain amount of feet, or was it just a corona of light around the orb?
It looks like it's around a 5 foot, but it's similar to like how the sun has that corona, has its corona. It's periodic, like circular emanations coming from it. It's
Okay.
not like a aura, like an obvious aura around it.
Okay, because like Pem's thought was that he wanted the zombie to get like right outside that aura and kind of like wave his hand around to see if like there'd be any necrotic damage or anything, because both he and he assumes the zombie are resistant to necrotic damage,
Okay.
but he does not know if the zombie is or not. I don't know. I always thought they were, but apparently they're not sometimes. I don't know.
We'll get to that in a second.
Can I quickly ask something of Pem? Is it a skeleton or a zombie?
It's whatever the creatures in the armor were. So I know the one was a skeleton, but I don't know if the other was.
The rest are skeletons. Their flesh is gone, decayed away.
Okay, skeletons. Good to know.
We should get some violet fungus at the base, so he can strip all of the meat off of bodies, so they can be skeletons.
There's already a plan for fungus in my plan, so.
Oh, perfect.
The DM is now horrendously horrified. Anyway, last thing before the skeleton starts to mess around with it. So, just to be clear, your ask is for the skeleton to walk into that and like wave its hand through one of the coronas as it spews off.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Anyone else? Just checking.
Maybe I should evacuate.
I'm gonna move probably like to where I'm 15 feet away from the door, but like kind of to the side, not where there's a direct line between me and the doorway.
So, Karina, I'll just put you near the doorway. Does that sound good? So,
Yeah.
towards the book. So, if you can see it, towards the bookshelf side or towards the other wall side.
Other wall side.
The bodies are right there. So,
yeah,
it's like here.
You
The
know
other
what?
wall.
Karina will secure the exit because she does have a bad feeling about like the door. She's going to summon an Eldritch Blossom in the shield and right next to everybody within a 10-foot radius.
Where are you
Have it
dropping it?
protect everybody. Right where everybody is, in the middle, within a 10-foot radius of everybody.
Leave it right there.
Yeah, and then we'll do the temporary HP stuff, and then Karina will ride her broom upstairs just to check.
Okay, so you are leaving now?
Yeah, just to make sure that the entrance doesn't like close in and like, because this is basically a dead end, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to be fully certain because this may affect encounter results. Where are you going? Are you heading all the way up the stairs to the entrance, are you waiting at a certain point up the stairs?
Okay, now that you gave me two choices, now I will maybe choose a point up the stairs.
I made a specific distance. I got a lot of stairs this time because, well, two reasons, but the biggest one being, for all of you who remember what happened last time, I think a stair encounter is not out of the impossibility for this.
Yeah,
Oh
look out for
man.
the butt
What?
cheese.
Now I'm concerned.
No,
Just
remember
how far
our
up the
new
stairs? How far
stove.
up the stairs do you want to go? That's the
Yeah.
question.
Go 60 feet up the stairs.
Sounds good. I think I have enough. I do have enough. I really wish I had some more feet. Oh well, good to know. Anyway,
And then I will chill there.
sounds good. All right. So for the
To
rest
get
of
better
you,
reception on like contacting
rest
her.
of
How
you,
about that?
is everyone else good?
Yeah.
Could Pem?
Mm.
No, yeah, he's just watching. He's like, oh yeah, this is interesting.
All right. In that case, this is what you see happen when it approaches. Upon stepping closer to the orb, the undead waves its hand nearby, and it waves its hand nearby with the skeletal arm. And for a moment, nothing happens until the hand enters the the actual corona itself. I'm going to need a check. I'm going to say perception or investigation from anyone near the door.
Oh, Pem's definitely watching, so he'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can multiple people do it or just one?
For the record, you'll see something. It's just what detail of what happens will you see.
Yeah. Can multiple
said
people do it
perception?
or just one person?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who wants to look. I'm going to say Faz, you and Pem, since you're in the orbit right next to the door, you two can take the roll, okay?
Cool. 27.
10 temporary.
Holy crap.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. You guys are cracked out on the stats. Anyway. Yes. So, we'll start with a 19 and work our way up.
Okay.
To your surprise, on his arm, you'll see you'll see what appears to be some sort of regrowth on its body. At first, it looks like skin and bones. However, eventually you see the sheen of some type of metal. As, for lack of a better term, his entire gauntlet that was not on the body originally seems to restore to the original state. As it seems to wind back the clock or repair what was lost to time. And you see that happen over the course of probably 6 seconds as it's standing in this, and the corona finally fades back into the orb. Nothing else seems to happen at the moment, but for a moment you swear you feel something shift in the air, as if something's acknowledging the change in the atmosphere. But at this moment, nothing additional happens. No, actually, and I'll give this on the 27. Whether you see it or not, Pem, you don't immediately catch this, as you're just fixated on the actual happenstance.
Mm-hmm.
You see the undead skeleton. Although it should be undead and uncaring about commands, seems to have a curious look as it looks down at the gauntlet as it repairs itself. It doesn't take any additional actions, but it seems present to the situation it's currently experiencing.
And that was the 27, right? So that was just Barry
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. His arm grew back for a second. Restarted.
It's still there. the glove, his old glove hand is still on him as he returns back to, I guess, his defensive stance.
Wait, he's in a defensive stance?
I mean, he's in a default undead stance. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, he has his weapon at the ready in case fighting comes up, unless you have... Alright, you know what? I'll allow this. Do you have a particular stance, like, you would imagine your undead would be in? Are they just like a parade rest, or are they doing handstands? Like, humor me, what?
Well, you said that they were... This one was specifically in a fighting stance. Have you ever heard of a horse stance?
No. I have to look that up.
Yeah, it's a martial arts thing where, like, you spread your feet and you kind of bend your knees.
Stance. Go.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Bending.
I see.
Yeah.
Like, is it like what's the weight? Like, is the weight distribution center or to one of the particular legs?
The weight distribution is even on both legs.
All right.
Your center of gravity is lower and you're harder to move.
Yeah. In that case,
Yeah.
Is on your legs even? In that case, Faz, you do notice that his weight distribution shifts while he's experiencing this to more of a like neutral. How do I describe it? Like almost humanoid. It's like natural humanoid.
Oh, interesting. Oh well,
But but as he takes his hand away, eventually he'll return to his default stance.
Yeah, not to alarm you, Pim. I think your guy became sentient for a second there. So, heads up with that.
All right, thank you. Wait, is that... Wait. He became sentient?
I think so. Or he got his mind back for a little bit.
What if that's what Zern wants this information for? Like, I saw him almost grow back his arm. What if this orb is like the counterweight to the other orb?
I think it's acting the same range, maybe limited. But they wanted to... The college people are coming down to study the orb. So I think this notebook will prevent that. Have them study this fucking one instead.
Well, but didn't he say that the other orb made everybody sentient undead? And this orb seems to make them sentient alive? He says with a weird questioning look on his... He's confused.
Wait, did we see
I will say,
skeletons?
like, you can see his arm is still like his glove has restored itself and it's back to its previous state. You can't see what's under his glove though, but it's still there. It's still there, and the effect doesn't seem to have faded.
Can Pen command this guy to walk 3 feet forward so he's standing completely in the corona without touching the orb?
Are you sure you want to do that?
No. Not now.
You're free to do it. I just want to be certain, because that's a decision.
That is definitely
based on the brief information that you had, but you can do that.
Oh god. Before he does, Hem is going to look at the other 3 of his skeleton guys, and he's going to look at the people who are still alive with his group, and he's going to say,
I will say at this point you recognize Karina is not present.
"Oh, where'd Karina go?" Well, anyway, you don't think Karina went downstairs, do you? Pseudo or Faz? Faz, you know her.
Upstairs.
Oh, she's just back there.
I assume you mean upstairs.
Oh no,
There's a plant
Hem
nearby.
said
Does that
downstairs
count?
because he's worried about people getting out of the building.
You are-
She's just back there. Seems to
You are
seems
on
ready
the-
to bolt at the.
You're on the most bottom floor. Just for the record, you're underground.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that it's aware, like, to get out of here, you have to walk up the stairs. Like, unless you think that Karina went somehow deeper to, like, maybe to hell or something like that. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yo, when are we leaving again? When is the pirate crew leaving, Odysseus?
I think like 5 days, if I remember
5
correctly.
days. I don't want to stay here for 5 days. Let's
For the record, you were at the fort for, what was it, 4 days? So I think you have 2 more before the pirate crew leaves.
Yeah, that. Whatever God said.
Well,
that.
We
how
had a
I was
break.
really hoping to get back there. The Zern seemed to have a lot of things under glass. I don't know if I have to like blow the glass up or like I'm not entirely sure how I get in there, but it'd be interesting to see what some of those things that he has under glass do. But I would be willing to stay here and command the undead to touch the orb tomorrow, right before we get on the boat. It's up to you all.
I'd rather not
didn't-
dim an entire civilization and leave. But that's
Yeah,
just
Well,
me.
not touch it. I'm more wondering like what would happen if he stepped into the corona fully. Do you think he'd come back to life?
I don't think he will come back to
Are you
life.
going to keep the spell active for that long?
Well, he can re-up for 4 zombies or 4 undead every long rest with 1 spell slot. So he can kind of like maintain control over these guys.
I mean, that's fair, but my question still stands. You're going to keep this up? You're going to keep this spell up for that long?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to. No, sorry, I forgot. I'm a player.
Just beware of
He's
the
trying to-
logistics of you. Beware of just the basic logistics of you doing that. Like, it's not the spell slots, it's the time and where else you have to go.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, God, omnipotent voice in my head. Yeah, maybe that's not the best idea. But okay, so then everybody just get to the bottom of the stairs and we'll see what happens.
You sure what you want me to leave blocking this fucking thing from coming out?
Is the point of center you?
If I leave the bubble, it disappears.
Oh. Didn't know that. That's a good thing to know for the DM. Anyway.
Oh, is that
But
Leland's?
nothing
Is
can-
that Tiny Hut?
Say again?
Is that Tiny Hut?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but nothing can damage us, and I don't think anything can come in.
Yeah. Well, then should I just? I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to see if this guy will go back to being alive.
I don't think he will be alive, but he should come back.
Oh shit! No. What if he's like possessed by that crystal spirit or something, like the other crystal?
No, I just think he was a dick when he was alive, so he's gonna be a dick when he comes back undead.
Oh, that's fair.
Remember,
Well,
these
what-
are the people that fucked with me and Zal.
I will, and I cannot iterate this enough, I will leave this up to your discretion. Keep in mind that he is still wearing that same armor that is burned into your memory, so what that means, probably only you remember. I think you and Zell specifically remember, but the campaign's gone long enough that you've seen the effects.
Okay, so Arthur, here's what I'm worried about. What if we take them back to Odysseus and they still become sentient, so they're still the assholes?
I don't think they will become sentient when they come
No?
back to Odysseus. I think you have
Okay.
to die in the Hades for that thing to make you sentient. Because otherwise,
Fair.
the whole world will ship their fucking dead to here to be alive again.
That's true. Okay, Jimothy, come back.
The Jimothy turns around and starts to walk back towards you.
And he bumps up against the orb, the tiny hut, because he can't get there.
Did you? I mean, that's a decision. I was like, do you want that to happen? I'm good with that.
No,
He briefly does that until like he has to like like someone like ducking under like a bar. He kind of like just repeats the action and then just eventually walks in.
Oh, thank God, Timothy! I thought you were going to turn into an asshole.
Be very funny if that happened, but no, it doesn't count. All right. Yeah, he walks up to you. He walks up to you. One of his hands still completely ungloved.
Oh,
The one of his hands is relatively ungloved. Like the glove has been damaged and seen significant use. The other looks like it's just been completely restored, if not forged, maybe yesterday.
okay, everybody. I'm willing to leave because I know that this could be very, very dangerous. But also, I think we may be missing an opportunity here. What if this is like a resurrection stone?
If we don't push the death button, we'll never know what it does.
That's true. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, Shadowmere's into it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
scared.
the
What could
problem.
possibly go wrong?
If Shadowmere's into it, everything will go wrong.
I don't
I'm
see
fine
any
with it.
possible way this goes badly.
I'm fine with you doing that, Pim. It's just a reminder. We did just fight like an hour ago, or 3 or 4 hours ago. I don't have that many spells left, so if you want to push it, push it.
Nah, you're right. You know, I don't want to rock the boat. But there's way too many zombies in there. I guess. Well, actually, he looks at the other cleric. Shadowmere.
I know what you're thinking. I don't like it.
Shadowmere, how
Well,
do
play
you
to
feel
touch it.
about like running off? Yeah, you know. Well, not touch it, but you know. Well, actually, no, because you might die. It might have the opposite effect on you. I'm wondering though if we could both get in there on the opposite side of the room. We could both cast, like channel our deity, however we need to, and drive these zombies out.
Huh?
I do have a spell that might help.
The DM is confused by this plan, but I'm still willing to listen. I'm still willing to listen.
Turn on dead, channel divinity feature.
Okay.
It makes
Ooh.
all. Or
No. That I get. I'm just. Right now, the only undead you see is in the room that you are currently in. None of you have entered this room, the other room yet.
Oh, I thought somebody said earlier that we knew that room had like hundreds of undead in it.
You knew it was trapped, like just by it being there in the thin hallway, but you haven't actually entered it and seen what's inside the room. You've only thrown the skeleton in. And good news is there's no tripwire traps. That definitely would have triggered it with that.
It will take me a minute to cast, but I have a spell that I can use that can keep undead out of a certain area.
Okay. Well, I guess the thing is, I don't want to take too much time. I know we're on a tight schedule. Are we trying to experiment with this orb, or do we just want to go back and turn in the data? I'm sure that would make a really interesting story down the line.
Without spoiling the details, keep in mind that I have mentioned I made this story robust.
Yes.
Whatever happens. I'm hoping you do enjoy it, no matter how it plays out.
Yes. Shadowmere, the 4 zombies could link arms with you, and you could dance around the orb, chanting in a nonsensical tongue.
I'm not a very good dancer.
Oh, really? You seem like you would be. Maybe it's just the accent.
Yes, random Irish chanting, because that always works.
I don't see any problem with touching the sphere. I don't see what could go wrong, but at the same time, I don't see why we would do it.
But
Well,
what's
the
that
only thing
for?
that I was. Arthur, did you see anything more than I did? Because you said something about sentience, but like I saw his gauntlet reformed and like almost skin.
Right there. You want to inspect it?
Oh yeah, let me inspect this gauntlet real quick.
While you do that, his stance changed. He turned from like the normal undead summon stance, like mindless stance. Then when he got close to it, it shifted to like awareness.
Anyway,
If this orb does,
I'm not going to have you roll for this. Are you looking for something but I will ask, are you looking for something particular about the glove?
Does it look whole?
I guess upon initial inspection, yes. I will assume you take it off just for humor and shits and giggles.
Yeah.
You do, and the bones themselves, you don't see flesh where you expect, I guess, a regeneration to kick in. But you do see that the bones seem to be. It seems to have reversed the aging, as they look significantly healthy. The bones underneath look significantly healthier than the rest of the skeleton. It looks it looks like a much cleaner white instead of this grayish color that's indicated that this skeleton's been here for a fairly long time.
But okay, so his bone, he doesn't have skin, but he has bones, and his bones are rejuvenated.
I would say like it would look like if someone was able to cleanly strip the flesh off the bone and have it sun dry for maybe about 10 days.
Okay. And the gauntlet itself looks whole and intact?
It looks like it was made yesterday.
Okay. The Eldritch Blossom. Oh god, okay. I don't know if you saw what RJ wrote. Okay, y'all. It looks like this could like remake gear. I honestly don't care what the skeleton.
Is that what happens?
I think that's what RJ says happens.
Didn't Jimothy walk inside the barrier? Well, as he's struggling walking inside the barrier, the plant inside the barrier notices and just immediately shoots it.
For 11 points of damage, you see the helmet just go flying off, just hit the ground and start rolling away. Skeleton just like looks around aimlessly and confused. I assume 11 doesn't kill this thing, right? Does it?
I don't think so. And I think their armor class is like 8 for undead, but it depends on what armor they're wearing.
It's plate, so it's 18, but I'm assuming a 30 hits.
A 30 would hit, yeah. What? What?
Yeah, it gets knocked back 5 feet as the plant is aggressive towards undead.
Oh! Well, thankfully it's nearby, because that could have caused a problem. Yeah, the skeleton just goes where'd it go? Yeah, the skeleton just goes flying back outside the barrier. Just like as this happens. I'll say like this happens. Like this happens really after Alice on the glove. And then you see like the undead like walking around trying to retrieve its head.
Okay, Jimothy, to your left. To your left. No, other left. You stupid undead.
Anyway, this goes
other
on.
Way.
This goes on for a bit, but eventually he did find it.
In addition, everybody besides the undead gets 10 bonus temporary HP.
Oh, nice. Okay, I don't know.
If an undead entered, it would fire. Well, poor Jimothy.
Poor Jimothy.
Hey, he's not within the 10-foot radius.
Fair.
Could we say that when that happens, he's like blown back into the corona?
No, like he walked. Okay. He walked much closer back. Like
Oh, fair.
All right.
Fair.
Tips and giggle. Like, the question is, do you want that to happen? Because I'll roll for it.
If everyone else is okay with it, I think that'd be interesting. That way, we don't have to actually make a decision, and it might still happen.
I'm gonna say it's
I
gonna
do
be fairly
agree.
unlikely. I'm gonna roll a d20 on 18. 18 or plus. It will happen. Is it something will cause that to happen? Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Make sure that goes public. Oh yeah, right. We got Tailspire tonight.
Woo!
Eh. Nope. The skeleton is like the head of the skull kind of like rolls off and then to the north a bit, just around it as Jimothy is trailing the skull afterwards. It doesn't go straight towards the pedestal.
Yeah.
All right.
RJ, not RJ. Karina, your blossom just blew Jimothy away.
That's what they're designed for, dear. As you hear the tunnel, I mean, from the stairs.
Man, Karina really doesn't like undead. I think Pem's had enough. He's just gonna call Jimothy back and be like, Jimothy, get your head and come back here.
All
Just
right.
ignore that.
Just slowly, everyone. All right. All right.
Okay, cool. It's working.
There's probably some Furaza like family history amongst like fighting off a scourge of undead with their plants.
There is none.
Is
Is there?
Evil Dead?
That's very funny. All right. For the twist, what is it called?
RJ?
Well, what is what called?
For the twist, what was the event called?
What do you mean? What event?
The
The one you
the
just mentioned.
It's like the fight against Faraza's plants versus the undead.
Yeah. What? The garden warfare?
I'm so glad you didn't say Plants vs. Zombies.
I was kind of hoping for that. All right, fine. Fine. All right, you can go ahead and take the twist. That was pretty funny.
Yay. That's probably how the House Veraza got their nobility.
They're just florists that got nobility because they'd fought off an undead army.
Yeah, upon like agricultural research or whatever, not famine. It's good
Well-
not to starve.
We'll talk about that later, but I actually have a good place for that to fit. All right. So that's it? I get to close the map. Then you all walk back upstairs. Is that it? No one touches the orb. We build this map for enough. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. In all seriousness, no pressure. As I said, I've built. The story's built pretty robustly, so it's fine.
We don't push the death button.
We could
don't-
leave an
Yes.
explosive behind that.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's a sad DM. This is
we
Shadow,
could
you
leave an
remember-
explosive behind.
all right.
Sorry, RJ, you were saying something?
I'm saying that we could leave an explosive charge behind, leave, and then like detonate it once we're a safe distance away.
You can do that too. I will say at this point, as you all truly do walk away from this and start making your way up the stairs, you look back down, seeing the ever so slight emanation coming from it, realizing that obviously there's probably going to be other adventurers or individuals who may not have the same discipline you have.
Okay, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And maybe ours in the future, but they can pay us to deal with that.
Yeah. The death buttons we don't push today are the death buttons we can push tomorrow, you know?
No, are the
Yeah.
death buttons that someone else pushes and we get paid to solve.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's called job security.
All right.
I feel like that exact conversation has been made between people who sell arms to both sides of the combatants on a war, like throughout time.
Yeah.
It's
Nah,
called
that's
job
just-
security.
Nah, that's just supply and demand.
Yeah, supply demand. Job security, syndicate.
Both have demand, so we offer supply.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who. If one side gets a slight advantage, the other has a bigger demand.
Okay, war dogs.
Okay. My spell is working, DM. I just
Yep.
made it, so next time should be good.
You continue to walk upstairs. Is it the 10-minute walk upstairs, and eventually make your way back out to the location? The eerie aura finally, well, the eerie aura that you had originally felt while in the room now completely gone, as it's now left your sight, and you begin to make your way towards the entrance and walk outside to the air around Odysseus. It's still present, but at this point you've gotten fairly used to it. The I guess the undead air around the city, but you feel confident that you've at least completed your mission. As who has the book? I think.
Yeah.
Matt?
I think Arthur does, or Faz does, doesn't he?
No, you
I
were the
found
one
it.
who read it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, then Pem does.
Fuck, we forgot the book. Run back.
Oh no! Wait, don't you have it?
No, you're the
I
book
don't-
guy.
Unless someone wants to do a bit with touching the orb, we can just say that someone has it, but I'll leave that up to you.
I'm busy with this fucking lava bucket. I can't carry a book.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the other thing. Who wants to explain the other treasure that y'all found?
Oh yeah. I think
I
Arthur
Pem-
should if he's the one carrying it.
Pim, check this out. It's a lava bucket. We can cook shit on it.
Oh, we got the lava bucket.
You mean Shadowman?
Oh, Charamia. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm fucking yeah. Yeah, we call it hibachi now.
That seems incredibly dangerous.
It is, but it's fun.
Do we not have a lid for that thing?
Oh no!
No, I think a lid will melt.
Oh no! You look on it and you can see the red. Is it the reddish tint? Is it the reddish tint of the lava glowing glowing this faint hum, and it's not bubbling. It does look stable at the moment, but I mean, like any fluid in the bucket, you get a feeling that toying around with it may not be a wise idea.
Man.
Yeah, but
as soon as you
Colonel
said
said
that, Pem starts spitting. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, Colonel said we can do this. I walk over to one of the monklets that I think are fire resistant and just drop the bucket on them.
Sorry, I need to make this clear. What do you do with the bucket?
Don't dump it.
I walk over to one of their monklets that looks like they're fire resistant to Faz, and then he just not like tips it over. He just drops the bottom on top of the monklets.
Okay. Now you're making me do it. Karina, give me a dex save from your monkulus to see if they can catch this. You just drop the bucket on the homunculus, even from the
Yeah, but
bottom.
not from high up.
Let's see how clumsy it is.
Don't worry, it's pretty adept. Here's the 14 plus whatever modifiers it has.
That'll be enough. You see it shaking around a little bit as it catches the bucket, but it does eventually stabilize. And you now have a homunculi that's carrying the bucket.
Oh god.
Perfect. That's its
Oh.
job for the rest of the day, maybe the week, whenever we get back.
Whatever.
Just
That
That's
is
probably
a
going to be fine.
Just to warn, I may periodically ask about the bucket. Anyway, moving on.
No,
The
DM,
DM
you don't have to
The
think
DM
about
is
that.
Walk
fully
over like
aware of
flammable object.
this and why he's going to track this a little bit heavier. Anyway,
That's probably going to be fine. Shadowbeer opens up his umbrella while they're inside.
Well, I'm not going to
while they're
put
still
my...
inside before making their way outside, yes.
Oh, he closes the umbrella as soon as they get outside.
Then mostly for shits and giggles. Let's do a deck save.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which other one this would be. Dex is the only one I can think of.
I mean, this is just.
I guess.
Oh, that
technically-
one. Okay.
I guess
No.
technically acrobatics. Is it technically acrobatics? And all right, you'll be taking
This
the
is the
front.
Shadowmere
as,
doing things that he
as
does.
This happens,
but-
as this previous thing happens, you have the umbrella open, and you all immediately are stopped as Shadowmere's umbrella gets stuck in the door frame as you're attempting to walk out.
the
Shadowmere-
Causing like a sudden jerking motion that is like that. Honestly, it does knock you off your feet, Shadowmere, leaving the umbrella embedded in the door frame.
Yeah, he just like fully falls on his back.
Shadowmere, didn't you know it was bad luck to open an umbrella inside?
It's kind of my whole thing, man.
Umbrellas?
Sure. Shadowmere just picks himself back up and closes the umbrella and walks back out.
All right. And eventually you'll all spill your way out of the building and back into the wastes. At this point, you figure you pretty much have just a straight shot back as long as you don't antagonize the undead or don't spill this bucket of lava anywhere.
Do I still have 4 undead knight skeletons in armor following us?
They are. I mean, unless you don't want them to, but they are.
I would very much like them to.
Okay.
They are our backup dancers. Karina, if you have any interest, you're welcome to plant plants in the skeleton's eye sockets.
And why would I do that? I would prefer
Well,
a chance for my flowers to grow.
Yeah, I figured it'd be like it'd make them look a little prettier. Also, they're just these creepy zombies, skeleton things following us.
I love how you entirely missed her first response to that. For the reason why she couldn't do that.
Well,
Wait, what'd she say? I didn't hear it.
well, the last time I grew a flower next to one of your skeletons, it didn't really end well, did it?
Next one. You mean you're talking about like when you shot it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like enlightenment hits him. You don't like zombies, or you don't like undead. What's up with that?
Well, I'm okay with them. My plants seem to have a very distaste for them.
Well, that's fair. Plants are alive and zombies are dead, or skeletons, or
It's
undead.
true.
All right. So you're just walking back, right?
Well, I'll ride a broom because I'm not going to use my legs.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, a quick buff game question. If we resurrect something and they're wearing armor, are they proficient with that armor then?
Technically, yes, but they'll only get the benefits from the armor. But they'll have the skeleton stat block, but they will be able to benefit from the armor.
Ooh. Okay, that's cool. That makes my
mean-
backup character much stronger.
So only if you're wearing it.
I am concerned on what you're. You know what? Never mind. That's a problem for future me.
Probably the 3 dead
72
spasms.
zombies.
That's a problem for the future DM to solve. Anyway, as you continue to make your way back, you see two. I guess, let's say, ironically, one undead plant, currently like at the edge, hanging about 500 feet away. 500 feet away from this, as one of them appears to have made one appears to have made like a makeshift chair, the other a makeshift couch, and you're not 100% sure what's going on. But Karina, they do seem to be wrapping up, and the undead one looks much better.
Oh, good. Don't forget the elderly homunculus. Just reminds the traumatized one. Don't forget about the bill.
You see like one of them like shaking vigorously. Like it looks like it looks like it is close to death, but the other one jumped over the edge. That's the best way to describe it. You see him like hold up the notebook like towards as you all approach, and the other one, the undead one, like gets like scurries around a bit out of fear, tries to hide behind the couch at first, and then realizing it's just you, he does like scarily come out. The other one, the other homunculus, still shaking pretty vigorously at this point, like looks up to acknowledge you, like reaches down slowly and picks up the note it's been writing in.
Nice. Karina just picks him up, notes and all, and then just stuffs him into the purse.
Oh, okay. Not reading the notes. Fair enough.
Don't worry, she'll read it on the way. It's good reading material on the way back.
Yeah.
You, for lack of a better term, you see this absolutely horrific depiction of multiple homunculi trying to kill the undead one.
What do you mean? Isn't this the elderly one?
Yeah, no, the elderly one apparently drew this picture as part of the notes.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a lovely drawing. That's gonna go on the fridge.
Oh boy. Yes, the veteran of this war. Anyway.
Yeah. As we're walking, Faz is like, you see Faz is stands still for a second and jumps forward and says, "Oh fuck, that's wrong," and then hides something in his notebook. Yeah.
just randomly switching out. I will say, like, when you hit the place for the homunculi, where you feel the oppression of the curse like bear down on you again, as you the pressure's there, but it's not overpowering anymore. It's like the aura you're in seems to have suppressed it. Now you are feeling the full weight of it on you again.
Yeah, above
And
board,
is-
Faz is practicing his new spell. That's why he's jumping
As
forward.
for- As for your undead that you have, they don't seem to be affected by it at almost at all.
And that's when we get off the like black sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there isn't like an obvious like spot you can see.
Okay.
The sand isn't all black out here.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the
It's-
sand in that
it's a-
area was black.
The area is the sand is like a burnt tan. Maybe leaning a little bit closer to gray. Actually, yeah, I'm admitting to leaning very close to gray. Actually,
Okay. Because I was thinking it was void crystal, but maybe not.
no, that's the magic in the air, not the sand itself.
Oh.
All right, you begin to walk back, and evening turns to twilight as you eventually hit the town. And unless there's something in particular you would like to do, I didn't have any notes for the town other than the fact that they do seem to be boarding the places up, like as if they're preparing for something. No, I did have one thing on the way back. Hold on. As you do repass the skeletons, the skeletons on the makeshift stage, there is at least like 2 or 3 times the number of undead as they're returning the chance of the guy on stage. It's like bearing that who's holding up a flag with that banner on it.
Who's holding the flag?
There is an undead zombie on the stage. It's like on the makeshift stage that was miraculously built out here.
How far away is it?
It'll be pretty obvious, but you'll probably notice it. You'll probably like recognize it. You'll recognize it before this, but you'll probably be getting about 200 feet away.
And it's a flag? Is it recognizable?
Want to roll me a perception check?
He can, yes. Let's see. Skills, perception. Let's see. Here is +9. Unnatural 20. Very slutty 20.
You think you notice some features upon it that, however, upon closer inspection, you quickly discover that this undead has apparently put a soiled, I guess, some soiled underpants on the flag and that's just currently waving in the breeze.
Oh, I think those
Raise
are
it
mine.
up. Oh man, that's terrible.
But the other dead is seen present as they're like looking at it, like trying to chant along with whatever is going on.
And this is coming up.
What?
Like as we're walking, are we getting closer to it?
You be walking past it.
Walking past it, but like, is it getting closer relatively? Like, you said it was 200 before. Was it?
You'll get within, trying to avoid the other crowds of undead without antagonizing them. You'll get within 200 feet of this. Like they're not. Like, you're not finding. It's like this place right now isn't so crowded that there's not a path you can't navigate your way around. It's like there are those spots, just not here. It's like right now, the DM is taking some creative liberties and saying that, hey, yes, there is a path. There's paths you can take. It is taking a little bit longer to get back, but you also are avoiding fights unless you purposely want to start something, or want to toy with fate. But I'm assuming no.
Anyone else? DM's giving us an out.
Let's see. I didn't roll a 1, so we're good to go.
That would have been a.
I mean,
That would
we
be
need to
horrifying.
take these notes back, don't we?
It was just a silly. It was just a silly thing. I guess.
What'd you say, Shadow? Oh, sorry.
We need to take these notes back, don't we?
I think so. That's what Zern asked us to do.
I guess it's just a silly and odd thing compared to the other wandering, aimless undead. You don't see the dragon, but you do see other beasts out here, other large undead beasts, skeletons skeletons the size of cities.
Oh,
there's a lot out here,
Oh, wow.
and it's like it'd be dangerous.
Skeletons the
Realize
size
they're
of cities?
buildings.
is that like a?
buildings?
Did I
Okay.
say cities? I didn't mean cities.
You
I
said-
meant-
I was like, is that a Titan? Or like,
I'm
what
sorry,
is
what?
I apologize if that was a slip of the tongue in that case. I apologize.
that?
No, it's just like the size of like maybe 2-story buildings. They're still massive, but they're not that big. It's like they're not Titan size.
But like giant size.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you all seen anything that big?
My ex. Just kidding. I've heard that's a joke that people joke around or about on sailing ships.
So bad. Anyway, Anyway, the rest of the journey goes by pretty much unhindered. You make it back your way through the town, and I would say the only thing that eventually that you run into is when you get to the gate itself. Oh yeah, the town's boarded. The town seems to have boarded themselves up, but the gate itself is still sealed. And one of the guard that most of you had seen on the way out is awaiting you patiently as evening arises. He's going to be a little bit surprised. Look a little bit surprised as you're approaching, and say, "You're picked a terrible time to arrive back. Igval just started. Thankfully, I don't know if you're planning to walk back I don't know if you're planning to walk back to the pier, but thankfully thankfully you can rest up at the academy or the temple.
Well, I suppose we don't have to make it home like immediately.
Why don't we head over to the temple? I've been meaning to check out that place anyway.
You're
Or
gonna
we
stay
could
with-
head to the academy and check out their fun library and compare notes.
Well, they're at the same place.
Oh, well, that makes it
good.
easy then.
Well,
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
make it easy.
same general area. Looks around and kind of
You
catches
know-
the eye of the undead. Like, did you make some friend? How did you make friends out there?
I'm very charismatic.
Roll deception.
All right, let's see. Deception. He's not great at that. Charisma is actually not his best stat. Could you guess? Okay, let's see. Where is deception? Oh, there it is. Oh, -1. Okay. I'm very charismatic.
Okay.
4. He smiles, one of those weird toothy smiles that looks almost like he's like baring his teeth at the guard rather than smiling.
He his eyes squint very narrowly as he just stares at you, and then the rest of you all just seeing if there's any response to that. And eventually says, like, well, they can't come inside either way.
Why not? I have complete control over them.
That's cute. That's cute. No, they can't. Otherwise, we're gonna have to deal with an order issue. Not to mention, undead out here returning in has never happened. As it hasn't happened in a long time. Last time it did, there was a huge incident.
Okay.
What about my
I've
poor
got-
homunculi?
Oh yeah, our homunculi a lot.
Well, this one is undead specifically because it died. I'm gonna rename this one to Stinky, and he's Stinky.
Looks
Corpse
down
flower.
at homunculi, just staring a little bit of confusion. And the DM immediately forgot that there's a problem with this, and Alright, I've already committed to the bit, for this homunculi, so somehow it's the one exception to the sanity rule. Anyway, it walked outside
To be fair-
the city. Technically, no.
It's probably
Yeah,
Oh, it
to
doesn't
be
have
fair-
a brain.
Oh, true.
Good point. It wasn't sentient to begin with, so that helps.
Yeah, and it died in the city, so
Yes.
I think it's a good time to ask the questions. It's like, sorry, but no. I don't care how charismatic or how you did that. It's like, I don't know if the academy taught you any weird shit to try and pull the undead in, but we have proper channels to get them there.
Okay, that's fine. He looks a little resigned, but also kind of like done with the conversation. So he just dismisses them. Let's see, can he do that? I think he can.
They just immediately throw the heaps of skeletons on the ground.
Yeah, and he starts picking up their bones and putting them into his pack, and taking their armor and putting them into his pack.
At this point, like, you see the undead, you see the guard just like staring as you're doing this, as he is like, legitimately confused right now as this is happening.
Oh man,
What?
can anybody carry some of this armor? It's kind of heavy.
Did you
I'll carry you.
did you get these things from outside Odysseus?
Yeah, they were pretty far away. I'm not entirely sure what was going on, but they looked dead. They weren't moving. So
Partially explains
Shadowmere.
it, but it's like a 30-mile trek till you get out there. How did you get there and back so quick?
Faz will pipe up. I have spells that allows us to travel pretty fast. He's
And it's like, how quick? He starts to count, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's like, you were able to get 10 of you to move that quickly?
Have
yeah.
you heard of teleportation?
Yes. It doesn't give you a precise. You say yes, but you need precise coordinates for it to work.
Well, unless
Yeah,
you've been
Not to
there.
mention, why didn't you just teleport in the city?
How do you think we got here
Through
the
the
first time?
through the docks?
Yeah, that
Like
was the
everyone else?
first time. The second time we left and went all the way to the ruined lands for like 2 or 3 days and came back.
When was this?
2 or 3
You're
days ago.
gonna roll me a deception. Yeah, roll me deception. You said 3 days ago. Okay, roll me deception.
And just a casual Tuesday for us. What's wrong with that?
I know above game what it is, but you're actually gaslighting him right now.
Yeah.
Can Pen lean over to Arthur and be like, "Do they not know about Zern's teleportation circle?"
I think they should. It's dumb if the guards don't know a way
You
of
lit-
getting into the city.
All right, well, this is what I'm hearing, because right now I'm gonna say the 13th will fail because of what you said, and I'll make it clear what I heard. I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to clarify past this point. You said that 2 or 3 days ago you came from the dock to Odysseus and then walked outside the gate to go into the ruined lands.
No. We arrived there, spoke to the mayor, got a teleportation circle, teleported to the ruined lands, and then teleported back 2 or 3 days ago.
And why, may I ask, did you just came to the gate like a few hours ago? Something's not adding up.
Oh no! I didn't teleport us from when we were traveling outside the gate. I can transform into different beasts as well, and I have a dragon that can fly us, so we can travel pretty fast.
We have a lot of ways of traveling.
One more deception.
Do I get advantage
I,
because?
I mean, it's also not
still,
false.
like, the consequences of failing this roll are going to be very specific, so I'm going to unfortunately go with flat.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, this one is this one is going to be like.
I'm gonna use a point.
Yep, fair enough. I can't tell you, but I will say that something.
Is it worse?
It's worse. 13.
4, because we have to use the new roll, right?
You use whichever one you want.
Oh, okay. Then the 13 is better, but it's still gonna fail. It's gonna fail.
Can I add a 5 to it?
I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna twist a Doretta in this case.
Aw, man, okay.
So, it's like unfortunately, we're sticking with the 4. Like, all right. Just something seems odd. If you're gonna stay at the temple, if you're gonna stay at the temple grounds tonight, I'm sure Havoc is gonna want to have a long conversation with you.
Why does it matter to you so much how fast we got there and back?
Listen, anyone trying to get undead into the city for the research at the academy generally goes through the port. It's weird that you were able to walk 60 miles there and back within that short of a period of time, and grab a random undead skeleton who's surprisingly in good condition. You would have had to walk 60 miles in probably let's see, how long, when did you leave? Probably about 8 hours without some sort of incredibly strong magical means of movement, that's usually like a week's journey. So that's the only reason why it's weird.
Yeah,
Not
but
to
you have to
mention
remember. Oh,
Not
sorry.
to mention there was a long. Not to mention I'm also bored as fuck, and you were one of the. You're literally the third person I've seen like walk outside these gates in my 3-year tenure. So I'm sure Havoc will like to have a conversation with you anyway.
Yeah, but just a reminder to you, Mr. Guard. We're not working for the academy. We're working for the mayor.
Which is exactly why. This is why I'm sure Havoc will like to speak with you. Also,
I'm gonna. Yeah,
also,
sorry.
you never talked to me about it. Did you
Yes,
talk
we
to...
gave you the paperwork saying from
talked-
the mayor.
He points inside. He's like, you may have talked to one of the colleagues in the wall.
You all look the same to me. Sorry, with the
Hey,
helmet.
He looks down at his arm and realizes, like, no, that's exactly why we... Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the group. Do you guys want me to go take the notes to the mayor?
Yeah, probably.
I would wait till tomorrow.
I pushed the guy. This is a private conversation, my man.
Fair enough. he raises his head. Fair enough.
I turn
This
back
is an
to
A and B conversation. You can see your way out of it.
I turn
feels
back
as-
to. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, like being warned that we should do it tomorrow falls very flat when people don't allow us to take shelter this day.
Yeah, yeah, but I would just heads up. I will be totally fine if I go on my own, unless fucking Zern tries to attack me. Then I'm fucked. But otherwise, I should be fine for Sigval.
Well, I
I've
can come
planned.
with you if that's something if you want a buddy system. You know,
But
I've
don't
heard
you
it's
want-
always a great idea to split party.
But don't you want to go to the temple too? I have no interest in the divine. I say out loud. That's why I don't want to go there. But
That's
I can
fair.
easily
I
go
thought that you
to
might
the-
have interest in the scholars.
I don't give a fuck about scholars. Either way, scholars did this to me. So
I don't know. You look pretty good.
Bash just shrugs. Yeah, so I can easily go to the mayor's place. You'll just have to meet me there tomorrow.
All right, just be careful of Igvald.
Yeah,
Sure
I
you-
would.
Are
I
you
should be
sure you
fine.
don't want the guard? You sure you don't want the guard to be part of this conversation? I know I had to like intervene earlier, but I had a reason to.
You can overhear us probably, so you can intervene again
Yeah,
if you
we'll do
want
it this
to.
way. I'm gonna just have him see if he can roll a good enough to
I'm not-
get in.
Whispering. basically.
That's fair. No, he doesn't hear you.
Mm.
He
yeah,
rolled
okay.
three.
Want to go alone?
I would be fine going alone. Okay, just let me just speak to your plan. I'm not gonna be cryptic anymore. I have the teleportation circle, so I can cast it to go to the manor. If shit goes down, I have my dome that I can stay in for 8 hours, which nothing can physically attack me through or magically attack me through. So I should be fine.
I'm here for a second.
Eh.
Shadamir's gonna cast a spell.
Oh. Can I, before you tell me what it is, can I roll to see if I know what the spell is, DM? Because of my
Sure.
past.
I'm suddenly realizing that assuming that some of you would remember the details is going to become a fairly big detriment soon. But all right, fair enough.
It's been a long time since we had that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's casting a ritual that seems to involve like black smoke coalescing at his fingers, where he He draws a rune on his forehead, and it brings a line, and draws a line to your forehead to draw the same rune, and starts doing it for the rest of the party.
Oh, is this a divine spell or a normal spell?
This is a divine spell.
Is it telepathic link or something like that, or is it death ward? Oh,
This is Rari's telepathic bond.
cool.
Casting it as a ritual. Basically, we all have a telepathic link. That.
Okay,
Essentially,
DM,
each creature-
Faz is thinking to himself, did he forget like spells don't work in Sigval or something? He thinks for a moment if he can remember any of those details.
I guess number one, you weren't there for the conversation that they had mentioned, so there was a brief little bit that Zern spouted off. Would you like to roll history?
Yeah,
Still gonna be a low check either way.
I'm not great at this, but 15.
15. It was only a single point, but there was mention that there was some undead that had the ability to cast and negate spells as part of their combat strategy.
Let me just check this fucking description, because I'm pretty sure spells can't affect me.
But, like, is there an aura around it? No.
These don't even have to be willing creatures.
Yeah, I know.
I can still probably escape if shit goes down. I have a flying dragon that I can use.
You want to bring a homunculus with you, just in case?
Could if you guys want me to. And even if shit does go down, I can always teleport to the fucking fort for a night.
If you get into any danger at all, let us know.
I should be fine. Don't worry about it.
Be very.
And I'm pretty sure the mayor said as long as you're in a house or something, you shouldn't be affected by Sigval, because he did say there were spectators on balconies once.
Yes,
If I remember
yes,
correctly.
that was fun. Anyway,
I should be fine.
Shadowmere puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, as someone well accustomed with jinxes, maybe we should stop discussing it.
What's the worst that could happen? Faz says with a smile.
yeah. See, I don't know if you're just tempting what the DM already has planned, or if something else is gonna go down. Because we'll find out anyway.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You approach the guard and ask to be led into the city.
No, I'll cast the spell outside. You guys can go in.
Who approaches the guard to ask to get let into the city? We'll start that. Unless you have another means of going up a 150-foot wall. That is 100% going to attract the attention of the guards if you do that.
Yeah. I guess Shadowmere will walk forward and say, well, are we clear to enter now?
I guess so. I do just recommend waiting it. I did hear that first part of the conversation, and I'll do recommend that you just head over to the academy and wait out the night. Wait out the night, but unless you really plan to join the city. He looks kind of a little bit like, again, at the bones that you're picking up as like him, but he doesn't comment further. We do have there is a couple free barracks and homes for those who are caught on this side of Steedwald and of the Judge's Temple, but But I'm fairly sure you won't have anything to worry about. Just try to avoid walking your way through the town. We don't know. All the soldiers have moved out, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Take whatever precautions we need.
You wouldn't be just a warning, you wouldn't be the first to attempt this, but alright, fair enough. And you slowly hear the sound of the grinding stone as the gates begin to crack open, just enough for you all to walk in.
Yeah, as they walk in, I start casting teleportation circle on the ground to teleport to the mayor's house.
He looks a little confused as he sees you, as one of the guards does eventually see you casting. It's like, what are you doing?
Just teleporting.
Oh, okay. Why are you doing... Oh, you're doing that outside, right?
Yeah, outside the gate, not inside.
Sounds good.
I throw the homunculus.
Sorry,
in the
Mama,
middle
I
of
got
the
completely sidetracked
He'll
until
still
I
ask,
saw
but he
your
won't-
message just now.
He'll still ask, but he won't pry.
Are you out here? She's not. Is she
Okay.
this way? Oh,
Alright.
she is this way.
He'll actually kind of look a little confused. He's looking at the rest of you who are entering and not taking the teleportation circle, but he doesn't seem to stop
Taking
you.
advantage of your blind son.
Yeah, I'll catch the monkless, kind of chuck
Yeah,
at him.
Yeah.
Hold him under my arm.
Alright.
Who's this one, Kana?
Take it.
Let me see. I gotta roll a table.
Noted. Next time, give party full rundown on shit happening before they start the quest. Moving on.
This one is great.
Anyway,
It always feels
um,
great after a bubble bath and a good long
so
cry.
as for the rest of... Sorry.
He does.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Kana, what did you say?
On the what? Oh,
Oh,
right.
the homunculi that Faz caught is named Bert, and this Bert always feels great after a bubble bath and a good long cry.
Did y'all hear Poppy takes after y'all? Yeah. Oh, nice.
Pam, you're not muted.
How'd you...
There we go.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
No
I
problem.
thought for sure I was muted.
I couldn't tell if it's in character or not. Either way.
No.
Either way.
When you said you're taking advantage of your blind sign, I knew that was not in character.
Either way. As you're casting the ritual, I assume the rest of you walk your way within, and you will, standing before you, as evening has approached, you'll see an ember glow appear over the good chunk of the city as large fires and the sound of screaming and metal clashing against each other seem to have erupted over the entire of Odysseus. Although concentrating around a place somewhat similar to the north, a bit further down the main alleyway and further down the alleyway and to the right. If you were to just walk down the Market Street, the Festival Street there. But that doesn't seem to have stopped some further other battle outbreaks that are currently going on in the city. Immediately, though, the guards quickly just you over as probably about 2,000 feet away, and a straight shot, you see the gates of the academy. Just beginning the gates leading towards the academy, and what now you've been told is the judge's temple, are just barely beginning to crack open as the guard informs you. You should be fine, but I recommend you move quickly. Sometimes we've had a couple instances in the past of undead groups breaking off to run towards the wall.
Yeah, just FYI, I have the notes now. I didn't take them with him
Okay, sounds good.
because I'm taking it to the mayor's straight.
All right. I'm assuming you're all just gonna make your way straight there, right? Except fast. Unless you're planning to run through the streets. I'm assuming not, but I do have some prepared in case.
Academy
Alright.
at least is going to try and go straight there.
All right, all of you, I guess the three of you turn and start to run your way over. Thankfully, it's like you hear some screams and some loud screams kind of pop up periodically, but I guess the worst of Seedwall does seem to be contained into the city proper. And by the time you make it there, the gates are just open enough for you to eventually walk inside as they quickly begin to close them behind you. We'll start with the description and we'll go back to you, Faz.
Okay.
Inside the gates, you see the area has been split off into 2 sections. Hold on. Where's the undead homunculus? Who has the undead homunculus? Is that still Faz, or is that... No, that's...
No, I have-
That's with Karina, why?
Karina, right?
Along with the one
yeah.
carrying the lava bucket.
Okay, just... No, it is not. It's your own safety, it's not. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
you specifically said one resistant to fire, so I'm assuming that. Alright, as you all walk within... There is a small plethora of buildings, I guess, towards the back that appear to be more dormitories and like barracks buildings. There's a couple manor-style homes, but most of the structures here are fairly utilitarian, outside of 2 blatantly obvious ones. One being the academy grounds itself, apparently having made from scratch eons ago, with several renovations that have been done, erecting smaller spires off the main large structure itself. You see this large lavender-esque academy in front of you. That atop several of the spires you see depicted in stone edifices gargoyles, more depicting skeletal creatures. The only obvious undead you see is the skull of the dragon hanging on top of the largest spire.
You said the obvious undead, so that skull is alive? Or undead?
No, it's the obvious. No, fair enough. The skull is dead. The dragon skull is dead. It's just on top of the largest spire, like mounted there. The Judge's Temple itself. I'm trying to see. I think some of you may recognize the architecture, because the architecture is very similar to similar to stuff that you've all have probably seen in the past. Very similar to a Greco-Roman style building, and at least for most of you, bearing very similar construction to other judges' temples that you've seen around the world that act more as administrative structures rather than religious sites, although there's usually a designated area off of this. You see what appears to be a small flattened acropolis built. Several of the main temple itself is on an elevated position with several smaller I'd say like 3 smaller buildings slowly making their way off the ground with this winding pathway up to the main top one. As it is late at night, there is still some crowds mainly moving around the temple grounds that would look more, I guess, like not bureaucrats, but like the runners, like that deal with the paperwork. Not scribes, but
pages.
Yeah, pages. It's like several. There's probably like a dozen pages still moving around even at this time of night, moving paperwork from one part of the city to another. With a few guards still standing out front, even though it is fairly late at night right now. I would say probably like 10 p.m. relatively speaking. The Academy grounds, however, are completely desolate, as all the students have either made their way into bed or are currently pulling an all-nighter in the library.
I feel that.
But you, it's like, but almost immediately upon entering, you do see a squad of a squad of soldiers arrive. About 6 in total, but there is one that does stand out. His armor looks much more. His armor looks like it has much more personal designs to it, mostly by choice. But the cuffs do appear to be more animalistic in origin. I guess what's those the shoulder plates? As they seem to be, I guess, like shoulder blades of large animals, along with the helmet itself, as it appear to have been painted in the shape of a shark. He approaches you. He begins to approach you and says, "Like, hey, were you the ones that wandered outside the gates this night? Oh, this afternoon?"
Yeah, it was just for normal adventure business. Why? What do you ask?
I got told that it's not just normal adventure business. The mayor doesn't hire normal adventurers. Anyway.
Oh no, you got it.
Anyway.
What do you want?
Isidore. Anyway, I managed to get some arrangements set for you all. Would you like to join me? As he gestures towards the temple.
No, that sounds nice. Yeah, let's go.
How did you know we were going to be here?
The guards sent a message. Well, that you would arrive. Is it that you would arrive back? To be honest, I was hoping. To be honest, I'm surprised you arrived this late. I wasn't going to meet up with you, but one of the guards sent a note back when you arrived that, well, you brought back some interesting cargo. As he looks towards you, Pim.
Yeah.
We can discuss. Don't worry, we can discuss it later. By the way, my name is Havoc. My name's Havoc. As he holds out his hand to shake.
Whose hand is he trying to shake? Karina's?
I'm assuming.
I'm going to say he's going to actually deliberately focus on you, Pem.
Oh, Pem will not shake his hand. He will nod and say, nice to meet you, Havoc. My name is Pem. Or you can call me Pem. He would say, you can call me Pem, not my name is Pem.
Shadowmere will try and make up for the bad manners by kind of like swooping in and grabbing and shaking his hand as if it was offered to him. Mm-hmm. Going, I'm Shadowmere of Clan Fuzzbutton.
He continues to lock eyes with you for probably another 5 seconds or no, but he eventually shifts to you, Shadowmere. It's like, welcome to the city. Might as well ask, how was your job outside the city? None of the undead gave you any trouble, did they?
Seemed like I didn't have to do so much work.
Oh, that's good. Not all the adventurers listen to that advice.
Yeah, there was that one baby, but it turned out to be a con artist? I don't know.
You see him roll his eyes on that? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of them stole my underwear.
Yeah,
there was a baby.
This is in the past. It's usually, if it's the one I'm thinking of, he's usually harmless, but some adventurers have lost some money off of it. Happy to hear that there was nothing. Is it nothing that happened to you? To answer the question, yes. Everyone out there is undead, so pain's not really a thing. I would say you feel, from what I've been able to observe, there's the undead in the city do experience pain, but once you get outside the sandy line, well, you become more and more mindless undead. All right.
It's unfortunate their souls aren't able to get to where they need to be.
Oh, that's the reason for the curse. However, as Karina, All right, we're gonna end it. We're gonna shift over to Faz on this note. Karina, you kind of been fascinated by this whole thing that you entirely missed it, and eventually you look back and see your the undead homunculus is now just like completely collapsed over on the ground, and whatever soul was in it is now gone.
Oh man, I was hoping that it would last at least one more week.
Well, we'll get to it later. Anyway, Faz, you finish your teleportation and arrive at the backside of the manor. You hear the sounds of battle happening down the hill, but you are on a pretty isolated location, so it doesn't seem to be impacting you at the moment.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I will walk into the mayor's place and say, not Jonathan, are you? Or what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Jeff? No, not Jeff.
Not Jeff, are you around here somewhere? Mr. Mayor, I'll shout out loud. Are you here?
There's no immediate response.
Interesting. I will look around and see if there's any movement around, if I can hear anything.
Are you going to just look around the entire manor, or is there...
No, I will stay in the office, but I will try to... Am I in the office or somewhere randomly in the manor?
There is like the entrance of the circle brings you in the area towards Zern's office, but there's a pathway that leads deeper into the manor. Like the teleportation circle is in like a private garden.
Okay, yeah. I will walk towards his office then. Or I'll go to his office. But I'm gonna keep my ears out if I can hear anything approaching me.
Sounds good. I'll just keep that as a passive. You approach, you kind of listen in, and you don't hear anything immediate. And I will say, like, as you try to jiggle the handle on the door, you do figure out that the mayor's office is locked.
Ah, fuck's sakes. I guess I'm staying the night, yeah. First, I'm gonna try to fucking find a stealthy place to stay for a while, but still overlooking the office, so if the mayor comes in, I can spot him.
Alright. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
I'm guessing my boots don't help me in this.
How are you trying to... Are you waiting in, like, the hall, or are you just trying to find a place that you can observe the office?
I'll try to get, like, in the rafters somewhere, like, high up and hide.
Yeah, you can benefit from the boots, then.
Okay, cool. Yep. This should be pretty good. 32. That's a natural 20, by the way.
Oh, yeah. No, you were easily able to, like, you're able to basically, like, slink your way into a corner of the room, just, like, waiting there, waiting like a predator, waiting for the prey to arrive back. And about 10 minutes go by, and someone arrives. As you see, not Jeeves, like, looking down the hallway, like, left and right, is like, hello? Thought I heard something.
Wait, hold on. Let me check if I... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna...
You said you were going out to the Sigval tonight.
I'm gonna cantrip message, not Jeeves. I'm here, just hiding. I don't want to get fucked around with Sigval. I'm waiting for the mayor's return.
Oh. Who is this?
The guy, the magic guy from earlier.
Magic guy from earlier. Are you the one? Were you the one? Hold on, there's like 3 of them.
This scary looking fuck magic guy.
Oh, right. All right, Baz, was it? Or was it Arthur? I may have got my information mixed up.
It's Arthur.
Oh.
Yeah,
Zern went out into Siegwald right now. He's like probably in the middle of the largest fire you see out there.
Yeah, I'll be hiding here for a while, so when he comes back, I'll meet him. I have his
one of the rooms. It'll be fine.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I don't. You don't even see me, so I should be good.
Which is concerning because I can hear you, and I know how this spell works, which means you have to be able to see me. As he's like just looking around aimlessly, just not at you though.
I'll chuck like a piece of my hash and I've been chewing on at him. Over here.
Are you actually revealing yourself or no?
Well, does he look hostile?
No, he's not. He
Okay, yeah, I'll reveal myself to him.
just hit him on the top of the head, and he eventually just looks up and is like, "Oh, how did you get up there? How are you staying up there?"
Willpower.
Damn, that's a good willpower. It looks like you're sticking to the wall.
Yeah, Faz moves his head a little bit. His horn is stuck into the wall, holding him up. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
That explains it. All right, well, if you think you could sleep there all night, have a good evening.
I've slept in much worse places.
Walks back down the hallway.
Yeah,
And-
I'll
Yeah,
wait here.
and you quickly realize the reason why you were informed. You were informed that maybe not visiting the mayor was a good time right now.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm comfy. Faz
Alright.
snuggles into the wall a little bit. This is much better than where I used to sleep.
Poor Faz.
Oh, that's terrible. Funny, but terrible. Fuck it. Go ahead and take it. Go take it, Twist.
Cool. I get my twist
All right.
back I just spent.
All right. And for the rest of you, you are actually brought to one of the smaller, it's like probably the second temple up, and inside you see, well, while the structure does look like a religious edifice, religious edifice, you quickly look around and realize that there's no iconography or deity represented on these buildings. However, there does appear to be several rooms scattered throughout. Currently, several of them are either closed or locked. But he does seem to bring you into. But the man does seem to bring you into, towards I guess the back of this place, and eventually into a fairly large, luxurious conference room, fixed with a large plush chair. Chairs and pillows where you could spend the evening. And on the table, you see a wide variety of drinks that have been laid out for you as refreshments. You want to get? Feel free. Unfortunately, the other rooms have been taken, but since you are a group and you are working for the mayor, you're free to enjoy the rest. You're free to rest up here for the evening. Sequel ends in about 10 hours, so once it's done, you can make your way out. Or if you wish, I did want to discuss a couple things with you. To be honest, I haven't heard of Zurin calling for outside help in a long time, and I'm kind of curious how he got a hold of you.
I believe it was mostly by happenstance.
Happenstance.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're part of the Armageddon pirate crew. We were just heading through here, and we were put on a mission.
He gives you a suspicious look. The last time I've heard Zurin getting orders from the outside was a long time ago, and he should know that he's not allowed to extend his previous influence outside the city, except on specific occasions. So, pardon me if I pry a little bit into this relationship. And how did you get to know about him? You don't just walk up to the mayor of the city, the undead mayor of the city, and say, "Hi, we want to work for you." You seem to would have known about him first, as it beforehand.
Pen looks at Karina.
Sorry for prying. For now, go ahead and rest up. It looks like you all have had a very long day. As he gestures toward the seats and the drinks. Let us know if you need anything else.
Does he leave?
He does, leaving you to your own devices at the moment.
Shadimir just says, he doesn't seem to be too familiar with how the career of adventurers go.
He does
Usually
seem
people
pretty
just bring
up
up the jobs on us without us asking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is a knight, it seems like, right? He has, like, all that armor on. Maybe, like, most of his jobs actually come from, like, someone he employs him, or that employs him, and he has to go do what they say. I don't know.
Shadimir takes one of the drinks and takes a swig.
Shadimir, are you here? Oh, you already took it. Okay. Karina,
Yeah.
do you want a good berry? I'm not going to eat any of this food.
Well, Karina's gonna eat this food because your good berries have subpar flavor.
Let's pick random.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
you-
was
He's not gonna say that out loud.
Let's see. You picked up what apparently is the equivalent of a bottle of whiskey. So, give me a con save.
Oh, God.
Shadimir did?
Yeah.
He
Or any of these
definitely
strawberry
he
daiquiris.
definitely like drank a lot more than a sip that he would have if he knew it was whiskey. I got a 2.
Jeez. Oh yeah, no, you're immediately sloshed. Like this, it like burns on the way down pretty heavily as you immediately like the neurons begin to connect as you quickly realize how strong this is.
Shadimir just goes, I'm never eating anything in this city ever again.
Oh, yeah, you've had some bad luck. Oh, it is kind of your thing, isn't it?
As long as I keep having bad luck, everything will be okay.
So, Karina, you said that my good berries had subpar flavor?
She didn't say that out loud, but yeah.
Oh. Well, actually, I guess if you didn't say that out loud, then I wouldn't have any idea.
But don't worry, it's okay. You can compare with one of my good berries.
Yeah,
Okay,
do
with
you
the-
have... Sorry, good.
I was
She
just gonna say
unwraps one.
with the 2 on the dice, Shadimir probably like took the whole glass and like downed it all in one gulp.
No.
Well, not like the whole bottle, but like
not enough. Is it? No. You didn't do the whole. You
Yeah.
didn't down the whole thing. It's still a pretty large bottle.
not the whole bottle, but maybe like he poured himself like a glass, like it would have been like juice or something like that, and like gulp down that whole thing.
Ugh. I can't even imagine that as a person.
I'm gonna go over here and throw up for a little bit.
All right.
Or if you get too lethargic, let me know. I can heal you.
Hold on.
Yeah,
All right. I just sent you a note, Shadimir.
Oh no.
you guys will.
I'm sending you
sorry.
this in confidence. For the record, please don't make it obvious. But right now, like you obviously are sloshed and have the poison condition.
Yeah, you guys will hear fast chiming from the telepathic link. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait it out. The mayor is fighting somewhere in the city. Not Jeeves informed me, but nobody will be able to see me. Not even God. So I should be fine.
Faz, just so you know, not Jeeves, his name is Tony.
Fuck. You have the beep sound for a second as fast got message to not Jeeves again. Sorry, Tony. You're all good, my man.
Academy's version censored. All right, then. I'm gonna
That's
say
great.
that'll be. I'll give you the other one, Vaz. That'll be the last one for you tonight.
Cool. I don't know
Oh,
how
that
to.
was really good
just
too.
have it. Yeah, I'll message not Jeeves. Sorry, Tony. I forgot, my man. I have a bad memory.
You see it over, and right now his name tag says not Jeff. It's like, don't worry, I have like 8 of these. He never gets it right.
But I will remember from now on.
I appreciate that.
I need to pee. Is it fine if I pee down this wall?
No, there's a bathroom like literally in that corner.
I'll clean it up for prestidigitation, if that's better.
No, because now I'll have the knowledge of that.
You just hear psst in the background.
Immediately.
And I'll call prestidigitation to clean it up.
Funny enough, I'm gonna say for this funny enough at this point, you realize it's been a long day and you also need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, all right. These good bears are going right through me. I'll see you later, Karina. I gotta go. I gotta pee.
All right. And
My the vomit in there. I missed.
You missed? Oh, god damn it! I'm gonna sit on this.
All right. All right. I do have actually bathroom registrations. They do have like legitimate restrooms here. And Pen, I need you to give me a con save for this. Actually, I warned you. I'd remember.
Okay, interesting. Okay,
Oh, you
on
forgot.
stage.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Oh, sorry, my man. That's gonna hurt.
Chapter think we dealt with it already.
Ring of fire incoming. Ring of fire incoming.
18.
Twisted red. We're committed.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see.
That would be high enough.
Oh no, that's fun to retain concentration. Let's see. Get rid of. Oh, nat 20.
All right.
Yay.
You think back as you're going to the bathroom. You quickly think back to the time. Is it to the time you were in that competition and you ended up eating the equivalent of 3 ghost peppers during it, and it burns on the way out, but you were able to grit your teeth and bear your way through it.
Pem is not used to sensation and emotion from being in the Shadowfell, so I kind of want to say he revels in it.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it burns so good.
Does the party hear anything? Because I got one more thing for the party to hear.
Well, I do want to say everybody there hears it burns so good.
All right. It burns so good. And
we have a masochist.
That's not reaction to that.
Eventually, as it hits like close to midnight, you hear like off in the crowd, it's like BRF! And then the fighting like peaks, like the sound of battle peaks a bit, and then quickly dies off.
What
was the word you said?
For the IMBRF.
For the what?
The IMBRF.
For the IMBRF. Interesting. Like International Man Bachelor Regional Foxtrot?
You're free to guess. I actually gotta find that. Like, remember that conversation a while ago. I forget actually what the acronym stands for. Anyway, so that happens. But the night goes on, and I'm assuming Shadmir's the only one who took the swig.
The other two had good berries, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Pem was eating good berries.
All right, berries.
You know, that
tomorrow?
says he's gonna eat the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karina will partake in one. She'll test it on her monkey life first, and then she'll just eat it.
All right. All right. Yeah, give me a con save.
What does a 10 get me?
Apparently, they got leftovers from the vendors outside. This one was not the ghost pepper one, but this one was the nightshade one. As you find yourself immediately like knocking out on the ground. All right, I gotta send you.
Oh no! Can I add 5 to that?
Well, not the nightshade one. The sleeping mushroom dish.
Okay, well that's fair.
All right. You will be out for like 10 minutes before you reawaken, similar to that happened before. Although, please read the note. This applies to food too. All right. About 2 hours in. You're all kind of in the mix between like almost passed out and fully passed out, and unless you have something you all want to discuss, since you have the telepathic link during this time.
Faz will just randomly say, if you guys had unlimited gold, what would you do? He's just talking shit while he's bored in the rafters.
And Pem honestly would probably climb out a window and head to the very top of the building and sleep on the roof.
So, hey, that's a choice. All right.
If you're still waiting
Shadmir-
for
Shadmir will say, I'd probably end up giving it to people who can actually do stuff with it. Gold doesn't tend to be much use to me.
Yeah,
Always-
in the
people
Shadowfell,
always-
we just.
Oh, yeah? No. Go ahead, sorry.
But we just mainly, like, everything was provided for us, and we traded in eye colors or like personal memories, like family names occasionally, but never gold.
Yeah, people always answer, no, I will start a business with unlimited gold. And it's, why would you do that?
You already have the unlimited gold.
Yeah, fucking people. Idiots.
What do you need to start a business for?
I'll... Faz gets quiet before he says what he was. Never mind. You don't want to know what I would do with it.
I have no idea. You all get
Okay.
this. You all like quickly get this image that appears in your head around of like looks kind of like a flesh golem, but it quickly fades away.
Oh,
That's right.
I'm not gonna visually make that canon, but was that a thought?
It's one of the thoughts. The other one is like is pretty evil.
All right, then that is canon now.
But it's just a thought. You won't be able to actually do it because it will cost way too fucking much.
Even if it is unlimited gold, anyway.
Pem will say through the mind link, that's an interesting question, Arthur. Did you know, as he's looking up at the moon, did you know that all it takes for a lich
Moons.
to make a phylactery?
Moons, plural.
Oh, moons.
Yeah.
Whenever someone mentions it, I cannot reiterate enough. There are 2 moons. Is it on Bethero?
Binary or just 2 moons?
Binary. They are close to each other.
Interesting. Okay. So he's looking up these. He says through the mind link, did you know all it takes for a lich to make a phylactery is for the thing to have an empty open space. Oh wait, actually, would he even know of a lich? Because I know you said that you don't use liches in your game. So like, do they exist in the world? It's just not common, or
Yes.
okay? Yeah, it just has to have an open space on the inside. So technically, a moon could be a phylactery.
Does the moon have an open space on the inside?
You can make open
Is
spaces
not?
in the moon.
I mean, you can make two. They're small.
Yeah, I've never.
How would you even get to
I've
the
never
moon?
I've been to the moon myself.
You've been to the moon.
No, not me.
Oh, I thought you
I'm
said
not a
you have.
lich. Oh no, I said I've never been to the moon myself.
Faz will chime in. Leeches are failed wizards. They're fuck ups. Don't mind them. There's way easier ways to be immortal than that.
Well, it's kind of like Archimedes' ship, right? Like, or Theseus' ship, or whatever that
Theseus.
fantasy equivalent is. Like, when does a person become something other than themselves?
Faz just laughs in the background.
In his head. Just in his head.
I don't think the body has much to do with what the person is.
Yeah, right? I agree. I think you are who you are. And the process of evolution is just part of who you are.
Faz laughs again.
Yes, the literal example. Yes, the literal example of do you become a different person if you change?
I, honestly,
Yeah,
this all
I-
reminds me of shower thoughts.
Yeah, just above board. I realized my backup character is Dr. Frankenstein, basically, and Faz is Frankenstein's monster. I realized
Exactly.
that during the week.
All right. Anyway, about an hour later, you all, well, the two of you who are in the room hear a knock on the door. As he's like, "We got you the food you want. Are you decent?"
I had a bit too much to drink,
Oh, that's
but
unfortunate.
at the very
Maybe
least, it's
some of
helping
this-
me fall asleep.
Maybe some of this will help. You see a Havoc walk in alongside two guards that are carrying some some additional trays of foods that are more robust. As he looks around and a little bit confused at only two being in the room. He's like, what happened to your friend?
Oh, Karina went to sleep.
Karina hasn't woken again by now.
Oh, I'm awake?
Yeah, it said 10 minutes, so this is 2 hours later. You've gotten woken.
No. Is the food here ready?
Are they talking about Pim?
Yes. Well, they're referring to the one man that's not in the room right now, which is very funny that he decided to leave.
Oh, he just wanted to get some fresh air.
Well, just as long as he stays within the walls, it'll be fine. But for now, I recommend you all enjoy, at least help, as it take some of the food to help deal with the drinks. Now,
I don't want to
what
eat
is
any
the
more
we've gone
food
over
here.
this once, but maybe let's try again. How'd you get into Odysseus? I assume through the docks, right?
Through the docks first, but then we teleported.
Teleported. Not very many people know about the circle outside the mayor's home. How did you
Am I
get
muted?
knowing about it?
How
The
did we
DM
know
is
about
being-
it?
The DM is being a little evil right now.
How did we know about it? I forget.
The captain told us.
The captain had informed you.
Okay.
for the record, like it's not like it's not zone of truth level, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Pem is still outside, right? So he doesn't even hear this.
I'm gonna say that you can hear one side of the conversation going.
Then he'll go and just stand outside the window. He doesn't want to be seen, but he'll stand outside the window just in case.
Give me a stealth check then. These guys are actually pretty observant, so this might be a problem.
Wait,
is it
there
dark
any reason
outside?
it would?
Well, this might be a little bit of a challenge.
Okay, quick question: is it dark outside?
It is. Well, mostly. Like, there's still the
So-
light of the city ongoing, and like the fires have blazed up a little bit throughout the city, but for the most part, it's like I would say the city is under. Even with all the fires, the city is pretty much under dim light right now.
Okay, cool. Because, Pam, remember, if they use dark vision, you're invisible to them. If they don't use dark vision, you're still basically invisible to them because it's dark outside.
Yeah.
True, and also he does
Yeah,
have
the
the
game's
ability to give advantage on stealth to anybody, so he's using that for himself. So
Yeah. The DM is aware.
Why is everybody so concerned about how we get in and out of the city?
No, just curious. As I said before, the last time that Zern had brought any outside help, well, he shouldn't be. He was very specifically commanded not to by House Dicastrio. So, pardon me if we're prying a little bit, but we're just curious how he's gotten contacts. He does have. We were informed that there was a specific contact he was allowed to get a hold of, but they never really told. They told us that the people who knew would know, and if they couldn't answer, then we have reason to be suspicious.
if I use a twist of fate, does that re-roll advantage, or does it just give an extra dice?
Extra die.
Okay.
Shadowmere turns toward Karina and is like, was there like some sort of secret code we are supposed to know?
I know, right? I feel like I'm
Well,
missing something.
Well, who told you in the first place?
Well, I felt like this was the contracted job after we did a different job.
As I said, contracts only go through a very specific channel. I'm trying to understand which boss told you to get in contact with the mayor.
Hmm.
No,
I
let
will
me try
chime
actually
in.
checking my notes.
Do I hear? I just hear one of the sides of the conversation, right?
Karina
Correct.
kind of just woke up, so
Uh,
she's kind of trying to remember what
Mhm.
who gave them
I
the code.
mean, I think you can
Um,
answer the first portion. The second, I'm willing to provide that guidance, but I know that you at least know the first portion to help him along. Like, I would be shocked. Like, I literally told you the captain told you, so I'm assuming you can get that figured out.
Yeah, but I
I'll-
thought the captain did the captain actually give us this job? Because like that's where I thought we originally
No.
got him.
I was like, no.
This is a
Okay,
favor
then that
to the
doesn't make
mayor.
any more sense.
It was a favor
I mean-
for the mayor so we can use the teleportation circle. Remember that.
I thought it was because we failed our original quest to get weapons for our base.
We still own that.
This was
That's why
technically our
we.
compensation quest.
Let's go with
No,
this.
no.
Let's go with this. I will provide the details, but I still need you to tell him the first portion, if that helps.
The first portion, as in which
Who
what? Because I
who informed you? Is like who informed you of the teleportations?
wasn't it just like the Karina doesn't actually pay attention to teleportation.
Oh my God!
But
I believe our captain told us.
Shadow,
What?
could I also?
Pause, real quick. Just actually, this is the DMB wondering, like, do you not
Yeah.
actually know, or do you all know? Like, do you all know and are just messing with me, or are you
No,
Like,
I
or-
thought
Well, you
I
said that
originally
you
knew,
not
but
know.
now I'm double guessing myself because I think I forgot now because I thought it was like the captain from the ship before, but
And
now
yes,
I'm thinking it's not. That
yeah,
It
and
is.
you
Yeah.
haven't. He did inform you that there was one here. And you've been like mentioning back and forth. It's like, so yes, he was
Mm.
in particular, but you haven't told Havoc that, which is why I'm trying to get that to connect. All right, make sense?
Oh
Yeah.
man, really? Oh god. Okay. Yeah. So
All right, this is just me just clarifying. Like, this is something. Well, I guess you all can actually divert if you wish. I'm just curious if that is the route you're going. If you actually just don't remember.
If we were gaslighting the DM.
I mean, that's possible, and I'll take it in stride. I'll take it. I'll take the character will take it in stride. The DM needs to know, like, are you actually just confused, and I need to give you the information. That's it.
Shadamir's going to go. Hold on, let me ask my friend, and he's going to use the telepathy thing to contact Faz, and was like, "Hey, who told us about the teleportation circle in the first place?"
It was the captain. I heard one side of the conversation, right? And whoever you're talking to, it wasn't a contracted a job. It was a favor we're doing for the mayor to use the teleportation circle. It's not an actual job.
And the captain just told us to meet the mayor, right? Because we were stopping in Odysseus, and he said you should go talk to the mayor. And then for the teleportation circle, he had us
Yes,
do this job.
We told him we wanted to visit the fort for a little while. Then he told us there is a teleportation circle in Odysseus we can use to come back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
So
also
it was our.
really quickly, Shadow. Pem did roll a 19, but could he
Okay.
kind of be relaying this conversation to Faz through the telepathic bond?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Noted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, in that case, we would know that Pem's doing that.
Yes, you. I know a lot's happening in a short amount of time, so just as I said, I will I as a DM will clarify pieces of information for you when it becomes relevant. Sound good?
Wait, DM, I need you to answer this because I would totally fucking meta game if you don't. Where is Matthias? Is Matthias with them or with me?
Probably, honestly, with them. Like, unless you would have kept them in the circle when you teleported.
No, Faz would send it with them because then he will have visuals. No, he won't. But
Unfortunately, the distance.
yeah, how far away is Matthias from Faz right now?
Probably about 1.5 miles, give or take.
Okay, I can't do that. Never mind. I was gonna cast message through Matthias so I can talk to this bitch personally.
So it's like, you actually see him tense up a little bit as he says, like, do you know? Do you remember? Or are you evading the question?
Yes, it was our captain. He informed us that there was a teleportation circle in the city, and
He said,
when we went to the.
privy to it. You mentioned you're from Armageddon. Who is who's the sponsor? This will be a free twist to anyone who remembers. But I will tell you otherwise.
I don't think Shadowmere would know.
That's a good point. Karina says that is up to you two.
It was the industry one. I can't remember precisely the name, but it's industry something.
Yes. Close. So you're on the right track. I'll say that. Karina, want to give it a shot?
Let me see.
I can't
No,
remember.
there's nothing specific in that I can remember right now.
Fair enough.
Industry something. I can't remember precisely.
the contact that you were given, the leader of this group, his name is Admiral Carnish. He is the leader of Battleforge Industries.
Yeah, there it
George,
is.
that's right.
All right, you were very close. I'll give you that. And
But I can't get more twists. So.
Yeah, you relay this, and you relay this to him.
Yeah, I'll tell them.
Well, through the party, I assume. Like, who wants to say it? I mean, it can't be Pen.
I feel like it'd have to be Karina or Faz
I'm not there.
telepathically telling us.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll let you know the name, but I'm not there to tell the guy.
Oh, you want me to tell him the Admiral Karnash guy?
Yeah. It's like, Carnish like, he's on the list. Shit. Sorry, we've been... It's like, shit.
Yeah, apologies. I did just wake up from something disagreeable, and I also don't deal with these specific.
It's like, sorry, we kind of got the news on short notice, and we were told that this set of food didn't kill anyone this round, so thought it was safe.
Yeah. Normally, I leave details relating to teleporting circles to our mage Faz and or Arthur, and then I also leave names to my retainer who isn't here right now.
And
Isn't that the homunculus that died?
Yeah, it could be.
and he
Could be.
kind of looks a little bit weird. He was like, all right, fuck. Yeah,
They
it's
don't
a dead
question
end
where's
now.
the mage. Above board, they don't question where's the mage they're talking about.
Hmm?
I
No,
mean,
I just
Karina
said
just
just-
told him a mage.
Karina's just making up like titles at this point because mage doesn't really mean anything in D&D.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it's like a,
Like,
what do you call it?
like-
I can't remember.
Like a magister, like a person who deals with books, but it sounds like a really impressive title.
Oh, a
No, it's
magistrate?
like a synonym of wizard, right? Or am I using that wrong?
No, that's right.
Yeah, pretty much like
Mage?
that.
Yeah.
It's like fuck.
It's like
Well,
the
there
more
goes- it's like,
boring
well, there
word
goes
of
that.
wizard.
Sorry about the suspicion. To be honest, you're not the. To be honest, we've had our suspicion for at the mayor for months now that he's somehow gotten a contact outside the city. We could just never confirm it, and I do need to make this clear. Like, Alta Castro has banned him from ever contacting anyone outside the city, except for a few specific individuals who are supposed to contact him or send people his way. Admiral Carnish was one of the few individuals that was allowed to do that. So that checks out.
Faz will send to Karina. Ask them. Ask them if the mayor can set up like trade deals or not.
Okay, Karina will relay this information.
Hell no.
He's like,
Hell no. All external trade and logistics come to the temple. You can send delegates here, but we handle the details.
okay.
Throughout the telepathic link, everybody just feels Faz gets angry.
Yeah.
It was more like a referral rather than a promise. That does make sense.
Em honestly does too. He's kind of
I'm
pissed off
so
that he's
sorry. I'm so sorry for leading you on for so long on this. Not to mention, there's a really good chance he actually thinks he can do this.
Yeah. Penn kind of
Bitch
gets
out.
pissed off also just because now he realizes this is a puppet government. These people are controlling the government from behind the scenes. It is now his mission to take this whole system down.
Everybody just hears, I'm gonna go touch that fucking crystal now. Bye. Beep.
No regrets. No regrets. I made you hate the system.
Why did you guys want to go get the crystal real quick?
What? What are you talking? No, actual pause real quick. Does that part of the conversation actually happen?
No, it's all
Fast
telepathic.
is
Probably telepathically. Why?
No, the telepathic part's fine, but I just want to make clear, like, is that act like? Do you, even as a jest, do you say that?
Say what
Uh,
specifically?
This is a question
Pam
for
is
Paz and
serious.
Pez in particular, because I need to know for the response aspect.
Ham is serious, but he does say it through the telepathy.
Okay, that probably wouldn't have gone enough to trigger it. Faz, were you serious through the telepathy?
yeah, but he's not specifying which crystal.
Fair enough. And now Havoc will ask, because you realize Karina actually said that out loud. It's like, what crystal?
Huh?
As
What do you mean
pretty
crystal?
much, pretty much I assume at this point everyone freezes.
I don't think I actually said anything about a crystal, did I?
You quickly
I heard you
realize that
say
the
it.
words did come out of your mouth.
Oh no.
Did you see the note? Did you see the note?
Yeah, I did see the note, but
I'm not.
As I
I'm
said, the
still
GM
not.
was being little evil.
wait, which crystal are we talking about?
I'm not
The blue
sure.
I
one?
don't know. You just said, Chris. Who are you talking with? Wait, no, you already mentioned your mage and the other friend who I've seen outside for the last 10 minutes.
Fuck! You hear him Pebbles yell outside. And he just
Like,
kind of like slowly
you did a
walks
good.
to the
Don't
window.
get me wrong, you did a good job, but but I've been in the Blue Knight Corps long enough that I can see pretty far away from me. You're not the
He
only one
finger
who's
guns
trying
you.
to be hidden.
Karina, tell them crystal is
I'm
one
gonna
of
say
my.
that in all seriousness, like the other two guards are immediately gonna like tense up as they're like ready for combat. As they were completely oblivious to your location.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if
I'm
it
gonna-
is crystal, huh?
I'm gonna
And so
tell Karina.
you-
Just tell them crystal is one of my fake names.
It's a stripper name.
Oh, really? Because Karina was going to mention one of the crystals that was in her pot.
Oh,
'Cause
oh,
that's a
that.
percentage of mine.
I'm going to. Yeah, I do need you to commit to something because I'm gonna say, like for
I
the
mean,
combat,
based off the note, I think Karina would immediately like. She pulls out one of the crystals she's growing into her pot, and she's like, "Well, this is one of the experiments that I'm trying to deal with. Is this the crystal that you're referring to?" And then there's like an Alcatraz crystal in a pot of awakening.
He looks confused, but this seems to satisfy the question. I was like, interesting. It's not often that we see someone doing field experiments with those. Good luck.
Sorry, I don't tend to catch I tend to catch every other word of commoners.
It's gonna be very fun when the two of you reveal what's going on with that. Anyway,
I don't know. Karina's just being honest right now.
anyway, I was like, so Lily came from the outside. May I ask what you were doing outside the city? I'm assuming you did mention you're on a mission from the mayor.
Yeah,
I have a contact to report back to in case he was doing anything weird.
Well, we did find like a random book and brought it back to him. Does that constitute as weird?
Yes, you were outside. There shouldn't have been any written material that maybe at the farthest region.
Was it even a book? I'm not sure it even had like the proper binding.
Do you have the material?
I don't think on me. I'm not supposed to. I don't really handle those types of things.
We gave it to Faz, right? After when he went to give it to Zern.
Looks
Mm.
through the rest of the party and
Oh,
actually.
you're right.
You,
That's
and I'm
probably
assuming
why
you hear that. I'm assuming this part's through telepathic. Sorry, lots happening right now. So.
Oh, you're right. He did go that. That's probably why he left. Yeah, I guess it is with one of our people, our party members who aren't here right now. Do you need it?
Well, it depends on what's in the book. What?
I don't think it's really much of your business.
Karina
It's
didn't
between
read
us and
it.
the mayor.
She wasn't like there. she does find that this amount of like intrusive questions is kind of like come on, can't you just like schedule an appointment and take me to dinner first?
Oh, that's funny. It's like, all right, well, it's like, well, sorry for your time. Enjoy the rest of it. It should help out with the. It should help with. This should help out with the drinks.
By
Well,
the way,
and the appetizers, I guess.
I don't know a word that I just said because I am wasted.
Karina did drink something, so
Oh, you did. So that still was applied. Okay.
that's why Karina was confused. She's like, "What is this line of questioning? Where's my tea?"
Did you not read the note?
I did read the note. That's why she was confused.
Okay, that's fair. It's like, well, I guess we can get you some. We'll get you some tea shortly. But thanks for explaining some things. I guess you all can rest up for the rest of the evening. As
and by the way, there are recipe books that exist that if you can read, you guys can learn how to actually cook.
we tried to tell them that, but in their own words, they are trying to create experimental dishes that don't have the recipes written yet. We've tried. As in fact, there's been actually a few cookbooks that have come out of this place that have been quite excellent. The problem is like the people who participate on this main street are the ones that are just experimenting and shooting shit at the breeze, hoping something sticks.
Shooting shit at the breeze is definitely right for this guy. And he finger guns Shadowmere and winks.
Damn it! No, I hope we were getting. Well, actually, I lie. I thought we were going to do that with the whole thing earlier. Never mind. Anyway, as I promised, that did get me a laugh. Go ahead and take it.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, no, actually, I really liked their food. There was one ghost pepper dish that I was particularly fond of.
We do not speak of that dish.
We were informed
I loved
of
it.
that one. That was not here. Don't worry. Although for some reason there was a lot more cheese. You see, like the cheese platter still here. I'm assuming Shadowmere did not have a piece of that.
Nope.
Is Shadowmere lactose intolerant?
Yeah, he is.
This one?
That's great.
Yeah, that we'll say this. That, along with the ghost pepper dish, was not a good combination. Either way, he does leaving you to the rest of your devices, seeming to have at least gotten some of the. Seeming to have gotten through some of the answers. And if you, a long rest will alleviate the effects, but also whatever's in this food seems to do so as well.
Shadowmere does not eat any of the food.
A long rest will alleviate as well as it gets out of your system. But if you want it in your system, feel free to enjoy it for the last little bit of the evening.
Quick question: does Faz get along with?
Roll me. We're gonna do some kind of save. Roll me a con save. Let's see how comfortable you are in that position.
Let's.
I'll take into consideration like you've had worse sleeping spots, but
Why did it roll fucking?
The telepathy only lasts for like an hour, so we probably wouldn't have had it that whole time.
Better. I think for that conversation it would have been much better if you had it. So fair enough.
11 because it rolled twice for some reason.
Okay. I'm gonna say if you want to keep up, and constantly watching on it, you'll only be able to get a short rest. So unfortunately. Otherwise, you'll need to move to a bed.
AKA me during final season.
So I don't get a level of exhaustion.
Yeah. It'll just you would have gotten enough to alleviate the worst of sleep, but not enough for a long rest.
Okay, that's fine with me then.
Although, to be fully honest, that's probably more has to do with the periodic screaming you hear outside the manor door. It's like the manor.
Yeah. Paz just munches on few rations. This stuff is horrible. I've had this in my pack for like 2 years. Ugh.
All right.
Jerky.
The rest of you do manage to get a long rest. I'll say the lightheadedness. I guess you don't finish that. I guess you don't eat anything. So, if you want to have more shenanigans while under the effects, feel free to.
I do my morning routine.
Okay. Okay.
Be able to do that.
Before he goes to bed, Shadowmere. Well, actually, he doesn't go to bed. Just with how drunk he is he's just lying it in the middle of the floor, and that's where he sleeps.
All right. And when they do leave, I assume him. Do you sleep outside, or are you coming inside?
Penn will actually make his bed on the roof and kind of like use his cloaks and everything as blankets.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You are all, in that case, you three are able to benefit from a long rest. Like, Faz committing to his hiding spot, waiting for Zurin to arrive. Unfortunately, you'll only be getting a short rest during that period. But, funny enough, towards the end of what would have been a long rest, you hear the sound of loud thumping as someone large is finally emerging back. You see dressed in, well, what appears to be an old and battered suit of some sort of weird version of, not leather. What was it? Yeah, it was leather. Weird version of leather armor. You see Zurin like emerging back. He's like, get him. That was a good Sigvald. Jeeves! Write it down. Write it down. Next time I bring the spear and we go on a skewer spree.
Oh God! But they're not able to die. That's totally different.
As he starts to walk by the door, I was like, thankfully that's only going to be in 2 weeks, so we get to try that one out. He walks by the door, awakening you, Faz.
Yeah, I'll send him a message. Is Sigval over?
He kind of like stops and he looks around. Gibbs, you sure we got rid of the ghost? I think they're talking in my head again.
But Paz sounds angry, by the way.
For some reason.
He does sound angrier than normal.
Oh, Franklin, I'm sorry about last night. I didn't think I killed your body that bad.
You hear Isenmeji's sigh. Just answer the fucking questions, and is Sigval over or not?
Hope so. I announced it over, but there's periodic people. I usually have to deal with periodic adventures.
Okay, that's as soon as he said he announced it over, I dropped down from the ceiling.
Oh, it's you! Oh, it's you! Baz was it, right?
Yeah. Apparently.
What were you doing there? What were you doing there? He looks up and sees where you were, realizing that there's holes in the walls where your horns were. He's like, were you just like sticking to the wall with your horns? How did you do that?
Yeah. Like this. I'll just stab my horns back into the wall again.
Yeah, that's impressive. I would have never guessed there because it's such a. It's out of the way and definitely a spot no one would look.
Yeah, Faz has like the resting bitch face on him right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Zurin looks like he's been through a lot. There's like several scrapes and bruises on, obviously new scrapes and bruises. No blood splatters, but definitely some. Is it definitely some? I guess what probably was undead gore that's still stained a little bit. As he looks down, he's like, "I got some new battle scars on. It's like on Old Reliable."
Yeah. We did your job, but
Oh, excellent! You delivered it then?
no, I didn't take it to
Actually, that's a great
anybody.
question. What are you doing back here? And when did you get back?
Like 8 hours ago.
Now time for the DM to be an asshole. Like, oh, so you just so you just no, he wouldn't immediately guess that. So you just came back here through Sigvald and didn't deliver the book to the academy like I told you?
No, because I was under the impression you wanted this book
No,
to give to the academy.
No, you actually seem like pause to think, and I'm gonna have him roll something. It's gonna be a fairly high roll, but let's see. Yeah, no. He's like, no. I gave you the job. You're the one that should deliver it. I was like, but I mean, I wouldn't mind looking at it. Let's see what it is. He reaches to try and take it.
No, if you said we should deliver it to there, we should deliver it to there. I'll put the book back into my pack.
How's the rest of you? Are they sleeping in the room? Sleeping in the rooms?
They're not here, it's just me.
Oh. Do you know where they are? They didn't
No, not really.
They didn't join Sigvald, did they? Oh, fuck.
No.
I think about it, I may have killed a few. I may have killed some new ones.
It's just funny. You remember the ward we were talking about, right?
Ward?
Reward.
Oh! Yeah, I remember it now.
Yeah, apparently you can't fulfill that.
What do you mean? Of course I can fill it.
Not with the information we just got. Apparently,
Oh,
you
no.
don't really have much of
Right
any
now,
power in the city.
Genuinely confused as you asked that. I was like, what do you mean? Like, got hired, you came to the city, I hired you for a job. It's straightforward. Like, you don't. It's like, I don't get it.
I just heard you don't really have any power in this city, economy-wise.
What do you mean? Of course I have the power. Of course I have power in the city. I've negotiated several trade deals throughout the years with people from outside.
Was that before or after you passed away?
After? He actually thinks about this. Like, no, definitely after. It took a few years, but eventually I became mayor. And then I started sending some trade requests, and at least from what I've heard by some of the merchants who've come to visit me, they seem to be working.
And that telepathic bond only lasts 8 hours, doesn't it?
It definitely would have faded by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna inside check that.
Fair enough.
I'm not good at insights. 18.
He seems to believe what he is saying. Although, we'll say this, like, after knowing him long enough, you may have start to get the feeling that, there's definitely some people that he has to work with to get stuff done, because he's pretty dense about politics.
Okay. Yeah. As long as our rewards get finalized, I'm fine with that. I'll head over to the academy
I will
or whatever.
And I cannot iterate on this. He seems genuinely confused. Like, he seems to be certain he can fulfill what you need.
Fuck, I want to ask him something, but I don't want to reveal it to the other players yet.
You want to do it in secrets?
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
God.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. So my one question before I do is just for the sake of the recording: do you want it like private?
No, oh fuck. No, private.
Sounds good. All right. In that case, hopefully this will be quick. We'll be back shortly.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Later. E2 brutai.
Now we must conspire against him as well, just for the equivalence.
Yes. We must what does he care about the most?
I'm preparing my spells right now, so now's a good time.
Nice.
Oh yeah, does anyone
Oh,
have
yeah.
any requests for putting spells into a stick that you can cast 10 times? And also, does anyone have a simple or martial weapon? Or an item you can use
I have
as
a
spell?
dagger.
Yeah, same. I have a quarterstaff, which I think is a martial
Is
weapon.
that just like your normal weapon? What do you guys use for your spell focuses?
My umbrella.
I have a druidic focus, or not druidic focus. What's it called for a divine focus or whatever?
A holy
relic?
symbol.
Holy symbol. Yeah.
Ooh, I can enchant the holy symbol. Do you want like 10 casts of haste in that?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Nice.
Oh,
You
man.
now have the holy haste emblem.
Holy symbol of haste.
I don't know. Godspeed.
Oh, I like that. Godspeed. That's what he'll say too when he like taps people. They'll be like Godspeed.
Nice. In the morning, Karina just goes to your room, picks up your holy focus, and then just casts pepper spray all over it. Now, whenever you use it on somebody, they'll just haste to themselves, a la Karina.
I love Kareem. That'd be fun. Oh yeah. Oh man, everybody's got haste now.
So is it just like a different charges of haste sort of thing, or
Pretty
does it work
much.
differently? Okay.
It's pretty much the same thing. You just cast it 10 times from a stick.
You cast
It's
it
like
10 times at once?
No, you can cast it once like 10 times.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can use all 10 of them if you have enough actions. Do you want me to put
I was
fireball
thinking-
into it instead?
Oh, that'd be
that
interesting.
is not what we would want to use. I was thinking of like using a spell like aid for that.
Oh, but I don't know
But if it doesn't happen all at once, then
Does it allow you to? I don't think it allows you to upcast, does it, Karina? Or
oh yeah, it
Arjun?
does. It's the more with aid. Oh, you're talking
Oh no,
about
I meant the the.
It says a level 2 or 3 spell, so I assume that if you upcast it to level 3, you can put the level 3 version into it.
Oh damn.
But I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of vague. Maybe it's up to the DM. But I've just been putting the level 2 spells that I've been putting in just kind of work as is because they don't really have any benefits to upcasting them.
Well, he will take haste if you're willing to, but also if you change your mind, just feel free.
Okay.
No.
Do you want like levitate or do you want like something like defensive, offensive?
Either would be. I like the shenanigans
Do
personally.
you want to dispel magic so you can just dispel 10 things a day? You just don't work the first time. You just do it again.
I don't know if Zern will be casting very much magic though, but maybe the Academy will.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty funny. Maybe dispel magic would be useful. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, and
So
then they
that's
all
how-
died?
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's how you make that specific bread.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell Jeeves that. It's like, gotta get that recipe in the books.
That flour is hard to come by. Yeah.
I know.
Dragons are
I know, it
bitches
really is.
sometimes.
I know it is,
Uh,
especially outside the city.
Yeah, okay. Who died?
No. Dragon flower?
Huh?
Anyway, I think we said this in private. Yeah, you hold on to the book, and with Siegwald over, and truly coming to an end, you can make your way out of the city proper. The festival street is in tatters, to say the least. So there are no vendors up like for today, but you do see some of the undead coming out a little bit bruised and beat. Some of them seem fairly bruised and beaten, but most of them are more focused on repairing the damage that was done. And thankfully, you look surprised to see that most of the damage is relatively minimal outside of some periodic vandalism that happened to be down this main street.
Go. Before I leave the manor, totally, I'm gonna walk past Tom. Tom, can I get like a handful of coffee
Tony.
beans? Tony.
Tony.
No, I'm gonna call him Tom. Like it's my
No,
fucking.
Still, no one ever gets it right.
That's gonna. You think he's like, all right? He responds to Tom because he's responded to many other names.
I know your name is Tony, but This is my like friend name for you right now is Tom. Is that good with you?
Should I get a not Tom name tag as well?
No, I'm not the mayor. I just need
Okay.
like coffee beans. I've been awake for a long ass time.
Yeah, I know. I was actually surprised you decided to stick there all night. Here you go. He gets you the bean.
I'll just chuck that in my mouth and chew on them as I walk.
You just take the whole bean, just the beans. That's all he gave you. I was like, okay, whoa, okay. You didn't want me to brew that? Yeah, I guess I'm good then.
I don't have time for that. Coffee beans are delicious on their own.
You know this DM, you're not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
All right. Anyway, for the rest of you, you all do manage to benefit from a long rest. As a long rest, enjoying the things as whatever was in your system is now gone. I will say,
Oh, nice. Does that mean we have
you get
pizza?
one monster of a headache from just the alcohol in general.
Are you feeling better, Shadowmere?
I'm feeling much worse. I'm feeling so much worse. Let's see. Do I have this?
Oh god.
Is that not a part of my always prepared spells? It's not. Okay, interesting. I don't have lesser restoration.
I was going to say, this is going to probably be necessary shortly. But I will say, like, I'll leave it up to your interpretation, same way I led it up to your interpretation last time, from what was said last night. Like, you feel as if, like, whatever caused you to be a little bit more loose with your tongue. You feel like the effects end.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentally recognize it.
Yeah.
Although, Shadowmere, in your case, it's all just blurred into one giant headache.
Was I just drunk or did they drug us?
I don't know. Do you want me to find out?
You realize that the food and drink they left for you last night has been taken away. Sometime in the middle of the night, they did come in and pick it up while you were sleeping. But they did leave you some morning tea.
Oh, how delightful. Did they at least leave crumpets?
They did. Yes.
Oh, thank God. Well, Karina would be in an upheaval if there weren't crumpets associated with her tea.
You got me
Well,
more of
this is-
those good berries, Pam. I'm not eating or drinking anything more from this city.
Oh god, yeah, you've had a rough go of it here, and he'll give you a berry. That should get you through the day.
Thank you.
Hey, Pam, can I see your holy symbol for a second?
I will say, like, it is the most bland thing you've tasted
Oh,
since
yeah.
you've been here in comparison to everything else you've had in the city. But it is,
Nice.
it is good. It is sustainable.
Yeah.
I put
It's
10.
nice and
I put
bland.
10
It doesn't
I-
burn at all.
It doesn't burn at all.
Oh. I'm sorry, Shadowmere. I'll try to work on that.
Do you need more good berries?
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, well, I mean, I thought the burn was kind of like the best part of it. You didn't like it?
It's not my favorite part.
Ah, fair.
You'll see like him get a 1,000-mile stare as a soldier who's had like full PTSD or just. I assume that's right?
Shadowmere has had much more traumatic experiences. I don't know if that would be enough.
That's a good point. Like this was up there, but not the one.
Mhm.
And yeah, Karina, you said you wanted to look at my holy symbol. It's right here. It's the Raven Queen. Have you heard of the Raven Queen?
Oh yes, I was hoping that using your a combination of your clerical prowess and combined with my modifications may help alleviate Shadowmere of his symptoms. And I put 10 casts of Dispel Magic into your holy symbol. See if it works on his symptoms.
I'm sorry. How many?
10,
Well-
just a normal amount.
I don't believe you.
I think that was like the standard, wasn't it? For
I-
Yeah, it's pretty much the standard. It's over here.
I thought it was a specific level. I didn't know it was like 10. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that later.
It's equal to. It's the spell stays in an object until it's been used a number of times equal to twice your intelligence modifier, minimum of twice. So that would be 5 times 2, 10.
Fair enough. You get it for third level though.
Yeah, it works on spells of the first, second, or third artificer spell level.
That is okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Let me tap you with this, and he kind of like touches the holy symbol, the Shadowmere's forehead. Does
Don't
this
worry,
help
you now
at all?
have 9 uses.
Is that haste?
No,
Oh no, this one's Dispel Magic because it might
Dispel
alleviate
Magic.
your symptoms.
There's
Oh.
nothing that happens.
Yeah.
All right. This may be a slightly different ruling than what I said before, but 10 charges is way too many. I will say, like any attempts using this one in particular will be a use. Just that is way too many. That's way too many.
Man.
To keep my previous ruling that you have to lock onto a spell to do it like that. That's a whole caster's level of spells, like a high level caster too. Jeez. All right.
Hey, I didn't even get to put Fireball into it yet.
That's why I'm still wrapping my head around the whole ordeal. And anyway,
You know, this is how it was before in the 2014 rules too.
I don't remember this part, but okay. Anyway, moving on before I lose my mind. All right.
Oh, no, you still look drunk.
All right. So, what's the plan for reconnecting, or or are you just recovering from last night?
I should know where they are, actually, right?
Yeah, I think that you would have gotten that information at some point.
So yeah, I'm making my way to them.
We're in the academy, right?
Yeah,
you are
and
at,
the-
you were at the temple. Is it the judge's
The
temple? So it's one of the conference rooms of the judge's temple.
Oh, then I don't go there because I'm going to the academy because he's told me to go take the book to the academy.
Fair enough.
What deity seems to be like the main thing that's worshipped at the temple?
I think I already mentioned
Hello.
it, but there isn't one. However, if you wish to do a search and a religion check, you might be able to find something. I do have a note for it, but there's no obvious deity that you can see.
I got a 15 on religion. It's saying.
One second.
I
Yeah.
don't know why it's saying 9 in the thing. It showed me 15. Hold on. It's a 9 plus 6, which is 15.
Okay. Pulling
Would
up the
Pem
list,
also
I just need a second.
would Pem also be able to roll religion because he gets a bump to that?
Yeah, you may.
Let's see. He's not great at it. He just gets a +5 bump to it. And it's +5 to whatever this is. Okay, so I got less than Shadowmere did. I got a 15 total.
Okay. The answer's there 2, but I'm just double checking the second one. One of them that seems to be depicted actually at this temple is a small shrine to the Raven Queen near the back of the building. It is enough room for people to pray at, but it's not like the main like religious location at this structure. Shadowmere. It takes a little bit of following up, but you actually do get. You actually do get a. You actually do end up finding. It's like finding a symbol, I guess, towards the top part of the academy. Similar to how it was at the second level, it isn't like the main structure, as it appears that most of the buildings and areas appear to be more as administrative. But there is a much larger section dedicated to a deity with a skull, with the symbol of a skull inside it's crossing across, the symbol of Nerul. Word. I'm gonna type it in chat 1 second.
Is that your deity, Shadowmere? Or is that
No.
something different that the DMs tell us?
Sounds like something different.
Here we go. Fully aware of
Oh.
the specifics of why even it's saying evil. But that does appear to be the other deity that is here.
Interesting. Well,
Since
I
they
guess
worship-
one doesn't.
All kinds of gods of death here.
I've heard of these kinds of temples. They're called the. Oh God, it's like something super sacrilegious. It's a like non-denominational or something like that.
Pen, you may roll me a history check. There is a chance you would have heard of this. I will say, Karina, you are fully aware of this aspect.
Because of Terra?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I was wondering what was Terra's religion.
So for
I got an
history,
8.
did you roll 10?
I got an
Yeah,
8.
that's basically what you probably would have heard. Like you probably would have heard that there is some places like that, but it's pretty uncommon. And not to mention I would say that since you worked at a judge's temple for a very brief period, you would be aware like what type of place this is. Which is, as I said, more of an administrative center than a religious center, although it seems like they packed both into the same location. Karina, you would know this very well from Terra. They don't have like a definitive like single religious deity. It's not non-denominational, but the TLDR for them is there is 1 or 2 gods that are dedicated to the city, and supposedly the idea is city/town, and they're supposed to follow those beliefs of those gods to become a strong power.
Yep, Karina knows all about this type of information.
There's way more to it. Way more to it, and I would say even being in a royal household, being from a royal household, you would know that sometimes people utilize the words of the gods more fervently than they actually should. But it's rare to see especially in Terra, it is very rare to see a temple that is not dedicated to more. That's not dedicated. Wait, words. That's only dedicated to a single god.
So the single god churches are less common or more common?
Significantly less. There are rare
So
exceptions.
not comfortable.
There are rare exceptions in young towns mostly.
But Terra has 2, so we're good.
Terra has a lot. Like Terra has like many of the. Like, if you were to take a sampling of Terra, like comparatively, there is like Terra worships like a large chunk of the pantheon.
Okay, that
To be
makes
honest, the only
sense.
ones that aren't considered. You know what? That's too much lore for now. All right, we're good for that.
Okay, because you did. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But
With-
yeah, that's
with the
that's
8
the question. Like this is like you've seen temples. You've probably seen or heard temples that are dedicated to like 20 or 30. Like 20 or
Yeah.
30. This is nothing.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, yeah, this is just like paltry. I feel like this is just starting. Are they gonna finish it?
Shadow, at the judge's temple that he worked at before, did they have a Raven Queen altar, or was it a different grouping of gods?
They didn't have them there.
Okay, then with the
They
8,
were-
Pem found the Raven Queen.
You would have found a separate shrine, either somewhere inside or outside the city. Like, it wouldn't have been in the temple itself. This is an exception because of where this is.
Okay, Pem found the Raven Queen and just immediately stopped and sat down and started praying.
Sounds good. So I'm gonna assume this is gonna keep you busy. So Faz is gonna make it to make it to there first. We are hitting time, but I do at least want to get us to pretty close to closing point. Because I actually need to get this answer pretty shortly. So, Faz, as you arrive at the front of the academy, you don't see your friends. They appear to be off somewhere else. You would have been informed that they would have probably been sleeping at the temple, but let's say for shits and giggles that they didn't tell you exactly where. But once you make it outside the academy, you see several of the students beginning to awaken and move around. As there's a couple zombies who are acting as gardeners trying to gardeners trying to keep the fields and plants that are growing around the place somewhat maintained. However, as you approach the entrance, an elven man dressed in what you can assume as professor clothes from the Academy of Necromancy, dressing in this deep dark lavender color with a skull with the symbol of a skull depicted on the center. As it's like, welcome to the Odysseus Academy of Necromancy. My name is Phaedon. How can I help you today?
I'm looking for what do you call it?
The
I've
headmistress?
never been.
Are you here to enroll?
Yeah. No. I'm not interested in undead, unfortunately. The mayor sent me over.
Well,
He
immediately actually stops his original train of thought. Like, the mayor sent you?
Yes, I'm supposed to talk to whoever is leading the crystal study or whatever that fucking magic item that's keeping you guys up.
Yes. Sure. May I inquire the business of this visit? It's like our head excavator is currently currently just awakening in her chambers at the moment, so she'll be out shortly. I just wasn't informed that the mayor knew about this.
I don't know what he knows and what he doesn't know. That guy is fucking weird. Yeah.
Tell me.
I'm just getting paid to deliver this something to her.
Okay. Fair enough. She's been getting a lot of requests. And granted, she does have contacts at the mayor. Maybe it's through that. Anyway, let me bring you to her. Maybe it is urgent.
Uh,
As he begins
quick-
to walk to the side.
I'll walk by him. Is this head Drow by any chance?
Yes, she
Oh.
is.
Yeah, I think I've met her.
Oh, excellent. That'll make it easier. I won't have to give the introductions. As you're brought inside the academy through the winding hallways, you'll pass by. Let's go to 3 locations. The the mess hall. The mess hall, one of the library entrances, and what appears to be a section of. Well, I guess you'll pass by like the training fields, but we're going to go ahead and skip the grand introductions because of the time we're at right now. And make your way over to what appears to be a private suite that looks like it was recently part of it. Is it recently created as part of a renovation to this place? Across a small tower, across a small bridge recently constructed, Thalorn brings you over to the side. It's like, well, this is it. As he walks over and knocks on the door. Emma, are you here? After about 10 seconds, you hear crashing coming from behind and another 30 seconds of scrambling, but eventually you hear the sound of several locks unclick from the door, and finally it open. As you see standing before you, a very familiar face, the drow you had met in the streets. She looks exacerbated and surprised a little bit as she immediately recognizes you.
No.
Phalorn, I thought I told you not to bring random strangers here. He said he was here for a delivery from the mayor, so I assumed. She looks entirely confused and like stares at you, almost as if trying to get a read on you.
Oh, it's good to see you again. How did my spell help you?
It helped a lot, and thankfully I was able to get out to a good spot before it wore off.
Sorry about that.
No, that's part of. I'm aware of how the spell works. Had to use it on a couple occasions anyway.
I'm surprised you're the head here.
Well, I'm the head for this expedition, but I guess the mayor, he looks over towards Phalorn, doesn't trust me with the current research. That is all, Phalorn. I just realized that this was actually an expected visit. I can take the rest from here. It's like, oh, indeed, my lady. Okay, guess I'll see if there's anyone else. Wasn't there supposed to be more that was arriving? Yes. Yes, if you can send them down to these. If you send it down to the travel tent, I know that they may be busy with the cleanup, but I'm sure that we'll be able to get the rest of the supplies we need for tomorrow. Thank you very much. As Phalorn walks away. She turns to you and says out with an exasperated sigh. It's like, oh, let's get this over with. What did he bring? What did he bring?
Yeah, Faz is actually gonna switch to Elvish and start talking to her. Well, do you understand this language? I assume you do.
Like, yes, I understand. She switches to Elvish as well. It's like, yes, I understand several, probably more than you, to be honest.
Oh, and then I switch to Goblin. How about this?
She responds in Goblin.
Then Infernal. Then Draconic.
She goes through this list. Like, she has a pretty extensive list, which is almost shocking to you. Let's just say, she responds in one you don't recognize immediately, quickly realizes that you don't know, and switches back. It's like, oh, I guess you haven't heard that one yet. Okay.
Yeah, and then as we talk, I'm gonna switch between all three languages, former languages I just mentioned.
Okay. Like kind of like trying to keep it in a somewhat level of code.
Yeah. Well, the weird ass fucking mayor told us to get the hold of this and bring it to you. I hand her the book.
she looks genuinely confused until she looks at the cover and kind of gives an exam. And after, she doesn't open the book, but you see her like stare at the cover for a few minutes, and then it's like her face kind of not changing until she lets out an exasperation. She's like, I see. All right. Well, I guess that changed the plan then. Oh well. And
Yeah. Yeah. No,
that
no,
is-
you go first.
And I will say that is where we'll end the session
Oh, okay,
for
cool.
tonight.
Oh man.
It is the only good point I could think of, because if we start the conversation, it's going to take a while.
Yeah, because I have a lot of questions.
All right. All right. For the recording, thank you all for coming, and we'll meet again in 2 weeks. Well, technically this session in 3, but the next time we meet, we'll continue the forward stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
A
All right. Signing off.